Okay, can you hear me now? Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. It is Thursday, December 12th, 2024, and my name is Jennifer Cotton. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas, and that means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. All right, I think you can hear me now. It said I wasn't even muted when I started, so I thought I wasn't muted. And I thought you heard everything before I went live. And then now you couldn't even hear me. But I had the wrong microphone selected. Okay, just checking something else. All right. Ooh, windy Long Island, Rosemary. I think it's going to be a little windy here today in Texas. Hilda, good morning. Robin, good morning. Mary Jo, good morning. Carol, good morning. Thank you, Robin and Carol. Cindy, good morning to you. I lost my place. Let's see. I know technology. I don't know. Somehow it switched my microphone, but I actually know how it did it. It was when I hooked up my phone. I got a new phone, so I think because it's a new phone, it didn't know I don't use that microphone. Who knows? Lori, good morning. Cold, Minnesota, liked and shared. What's your temperature today, Lori? It is 45 right now in Midlothian, Texas, but it will be up to 58 to 60 today. So not too bad here in Texas where I am. I'm checking my notes here. So welcome. My name's Jennifer Cotton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, as I said. Oh, yes. Got these notes for the video today. And hope you're having a great day. I've been a demonstrator for 23 years now. And that means I teach people how to make gift cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools, as I think I already said today. So let me throw this trash away. So welcome, good morning, and thank you for being here. So normally on my videos, I do stamping, of course, but today I'm not. I will be showing you new product today that I have purchased. Actually, let's see, right? Nope. This side, there's the box of the new product. And I said I have every Sale-A-Bration item, but it was a lie. I don't have one item, so I will tell you about that one at that time. Anyway, if you don't know what Stampin' Up! Is, we're a paper crafting company, and we teach people how to make handmade paper crafts. And so today I'm showing you some new product that's coming out in January for customers. And so you cannot order it yet, although there's a loophole and you can order it. But you can't order it yet if you are not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator like me. Of course, I get to order it early at a discount, all the perks. Okay, Mary Ann, good morning. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, one and all. -3, Lori says, y'all. Everybody send Lori some warm wishes. -3 in Minnesota, where Lori is. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I do Stampin' Up! As a full-time business. And because of that, I offered lots of events. I offer these free videos. I offer retreats, cruises, classes you can take to go, all kinds of stuff. I have a TikTok channel with lots of free videos there teaching you a lot of stamping basics. I'm actually gearing up. Hold on. I should say this out loud so that I will do it, to redo all of those videos on TikTok in a different way. Same techniques and all, but in a different way. So anyway, good morning, Martha. I don't know why I was going to call you Landa, Martha. Good morning, Martha. So yeah, so that's what's going on. So I'm going to now tell you about my upcoming events that I just mentioned that I have and hold a ton of. So when you take a class from me, you're going to get the paper cut, die cut, punched, and embossed when at all possible. You will probably need to own that featured bundle, which is a stamp set and dies in most cases, so that you can die cut out the featured bundle part of the let me say that differently. You can die cut out the dies that are part of the featured bundle, but anything not in that, we will die cut and emboss for you. Okay. It will include a PDF tutorial, And now anyone in the world can purchase my PDF step-by-step written instruction tutorials, but anyone in the United States can take the actual classes with the paper. That's a Stampin' Up policy. And then, of course, my team gets those PDF tutorials for free. Okay, I think I kind of said everything, but there we go. So we're going to talk about what I have upcoming for you guys. Bonnie, good morning. Cold Indiana, thumbs up and shared. Thank you, Bonnie. Oh, yes, by the way, as you come on, please feel free to comment on the video. Even if you're watching a replay, that will help me out. That helps more people see my videos. If you just say hi, if you give a thumbs up, like Bonnie just said, and share it, those all help as well. Also things like subscribing, turning on notifications, all that stuff helps me. So thank you very much. On my regular weekly videos, I give away the cards I make to someone who comments or shares, but you have to comment that you shared so I'll know. Anyway, so thank you for doing all that. And yeah, so let's get into events. So first of all, every month I do 4 classes regularly: card class, scrapbook class, Stampa stack, and sampler. They are all happening in December, on December 21st. And in person, you can attend a party, a little Christmas party. So we don't have a ton of people registered for in person yet. Where is this graphic? Did I delete it on accident? I think I deleted it. Oh my goodness. Well, I had a little graphic that said you're invited to a party. I must have deleted it. Oh my gosh. Why? I'm looking just to make sure. No, it's not here. Okay, so just take note. If you are local, come hang out with us December 21st in person. Take any of those 4 classes I just listed, and you can have, you know, a little Christmas party as well. So it'll be fun. So on that date, it's from 9:30 to 2:30 p.m. Come and go. All the info is in the registration link. And if you cannot attend in person, you can take any of these 4 classes to go. They'll be mailed on December 23rd. The in-person event is in DeSoto, Texas. All 4 of these classes, we cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible. If designer paper is included with the fee, which it is on Sampler and Stampa Stack, you will cut that part. We cut the rest. And we stamp, we do not stamp, we die cut, punch, and emboss everything else we possibly can for you. Okay, card class and scrapbook class are $20 each, free with a $20 order. You're going to make 4 cards using the Utterly Amazing Bundle and the Hearts of Elegance Bundle. So 4 cards, 20 free with a $20 order. Scrapbook, we're going to make 3 12x12 scrapbook pages. Tentatively using Snow Day, One of a Kind, and Greetings of the Season, but they're going to be winter and New Year's pages. Okay, so register for those by December 19th or while supplies last. Okay, the next 2. Hey, Debbie, good morning. Stella, good morning. Facebook wouldn't let you log in. I had technology problems this morning too, Stella. Linda in Moses Lake, Washington. Good morning. Linda in Idaho. Good morning. Good to see everybody. Okay, so sampler class is the 12x12 framed art. It's like basically a wall art class. There's a framed one. There's an unframed one. We are making a gorgeous, I actually have a sneak peek photo, but my sample is not here with me. It's Karen's getting a head start on it. But anyway, we're going to make a beautiful winter sampler. I'm calling it wintry wall art. But anyway, it's a sampler and it's 12x12. That picture is in a frame. But of course, the frame is, you purchase that yourself. You can just interchange the 12x12 piece monthly to stay in season. And as you can see, there's lots of snowflakes and it's blues and silvers. So for that one, we're using the Frozen Edges bundles and the One of a Kind bundles. We are going to die cut everything possible for you, but you'll want the dies if you're doing it on your own to be able to stamp a snowflake and cut it out. But I will say One of a Kind dies are either low or not orderable. Let me check. I forgot now. I'm going to have to look over here on my computer. Inventory. One of a kind. Dies are low. No, they're not orderable. They're coming back approximately December 23rd. So if you don't have those, you can get them later. It's fine. Okay, so it's $35 for club members, $37 for non. It includes over $20 in merchandise like designer papers, embellishments, ribbon, etc. PDF tutorial, we cut, die, cut, punch, and emboss everything possible. Use stamp and assemble, or come attend it in person and use my stamps. So that is that one. Now, what is Club, you might ask? Club is great. It's a subscription. You can cancel anytime. But if you subscribe, you save $2 a month, and you get occasional gifts from me. You're getting a gift this month. It's a super cute little gift package thing. I don't want to spoil it, but it's super cute. And then after 6 consecutive months, you get a bigger gift from me. So you should join Club because you can cancel anytime. You'll save money. You'll get treats. But if you don't want to commit, just take the single class. How would I sign up for these, you might ask? You can go to my blog, stamptherapist.com, or you can, which is, I'll put that on the screen real quick, or you can what am I trying to say? Sign up for my email newsletter. And I'm emailing the links to all this stuff today at 1 p.m. Central. Okay, so stamptherapist.com. Where the heck is it? Right there, stamptherapist.com. That's my blog. Okay, so next is Terry. Good morning. Pat, good morning. Hope you're doing okay over there, Pat. Wall art is a fancy, exactly, Lori. I'm changing the name, actually. I'm changing it from sampler because it's not always a sampler anymore. So I'm going to change the name officially as I remember to change the name. Angie, man, happy Thursday from Idaho. Yay, I'm glad you can be here today, Angie. Okay, so hopefully I said enough about sampler class. It's awesome. Stampa stack, same pricing, $35 for club, $37 for non. It includes over 20 in merchandise. You're going to make 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each. We cut, die, cut, punch, and emboss. You cut your designer paper. It's awesome. We are using this gorgeous Artful Amaryllis bundle. And this is actually Landa's bundle right here. I have mine and hers now for this class. I started trying to design it yesterday, and I just literally ran out of time. Let me show you what I stamped. I was testing this out, and I like this better in black. The outlines, and that's how far I got. But that'll get designed by this weekend. I'll, of course, send out a sneak peek once I get that made. But if you don't own that one, you can substitute flowers, like it's flowers, and you can substitute words. So join the club, you'll save money. And if not, take it as a one-time class. Join us in person for any of these 4 classes, December 21st, and you can be part of our little Christmas party, get a little gift from me. Okay, December 15th is the deadline to register for Sampler and Stampa Stack. All right, there's that. Next up is the new catalog kickoff. So it is December 12th. 1 month from now is my new catalog kickoff, January 11th. By the way, I am having a VIP. I need to add this. I'm going to write it down. VIP virtual kickoff as well. That's going to be for anyone who's ordered from me in the last several months. I forgot how many months it's supposed to be. I have to follow rules. It's a group event, so I have to follow their rules, not my rules. 6 to 12 months, I can't remember, but I'll be sending out info on that soon. That's going to be a free virtual event where multiple demonstrators will demonstrate new products some of these new products that I'm about to show you right now. They're on this side of my shoulder. On a private Facebook group. So you're definitely going to want to be part of that. So make sure you place an order with me to meet that requirement. But this is an actual physical kickoff that I'm doing January 11th in person or to go, where you will make 8 projects using new products. We're going to use the Delightful Wishes bundle, butterfly, put this up high so I can look up, beautiful butterflies bundle, birthday celebration bundle, and terrific toadstools bundle. You're going to see all of those today. Register by January 5th. You'll have 2 stamping demonstrations, 2 display stampers. If you come in person, you can take BOGO. there's a private Facebook group for those of you who are not in person. So that's a great way to kick off the new catalog. I'm looking for my graphic here. Now, actually, what I'm just going to show you is the front of the catalog. So we're going to use stuff from the mini catalog and Sale-A-Bration catalog for this kickoff. So you're definitely going to want to sign up for that as well. And the link will be in the 1 p.m. email, and I have other emails scheduled to go out for that one. So in person or to go, January 11th. And I just told you what we're using. Okay, next up, actually, I've designed 2 cards for that one. Where are they? Right here. So this is a super sneaky sneak peek of 2 of the cards you're going to make in that kickoff class. All right, there we go. So, yeah, I forgot I had those. Good thing I write notes on this piece of paper. Now, what is this next one? Sale-A-Bration event. Okay, so this is mainly for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, although anyone can sign up. But you need 4 Sale-A-Bration bundles to complete, or stamps, I should say, one's a bundle, to complete these projects. 12 of them, 12 different cards using 4 different new Sale-A-Bration products. This is mainly geared towards Stampin' Up! Demonstrators because we can get the stuff early, right? So we're doing this in December, and the deadline is coming up Sunday, December 15th, to register for this. And you will make these 12 cards designed half by me, half by Alejandra Gomez. You'll get a PDF tutorial. You can use these in your business any way you want. You just obviously want to retype the tutorial if you use that, so you can, or copy and paste it so it won't say our names all over it. But we'll be getting you ready for Sale-A-Bration. So if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you can sign up. You can make these 12 cards. Sign up by December 15th. Let me see if I wrote it down. I didn't, but I think we're mailing by December 20th. Let me check the calendar. Yeah, we're mailing these to you or ready for pickup by December 20th. And again, 12 different cards. We are going to use, I didn't write anything down on this paper. This one is called, this is called the tree one. Pick a season or something. I'm giving y'all super fast on these sneak peeks. Okay, and then this is a bundle with hearts. I forgot the name. You're going to see the names of all of these when I do the tour. Okay, this is the seagulls. My lights are super bright. And the toadstools, of course. So all the info is in the registration link as far as what stamps you'll need to own to be able to complete these. We are cutting everything for you that we possibly can, other than the bundles listed again in the thing. But meaning we will supply the designer paper you need. We will emboss, like we're using the new embossing folder that's free with a $50 purchase. We're going to emboss that for you. You'll get some ribbon and an embellishment with it, and you'll stamp and assemble with your own stamps. This is to go only. So it's a great class. You should sign up, right? Right. Now, where do I put all this stuff so I don't lose it? That's the next question. Let me see who else is here. Oh, Pat shared. Thank you. And Martha shared. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. By the way, please feel free on YouTube. You can give a thumbs up next to the live chat, and on Facebook you can click that like, the thumbs up, the heart, the care, the laughing, the surprise, the crying face, even the mad face if you want. That will help me out, so please feel free. Thank you very much. Okay, so next up is, I wanted to mention that I'm also offering a demonstrator training coming up with Alejandra Gomez. We are partnering together. This will start in January. And just watch for more info to come out about that. But it's about going to your next title and getting started with Stampin' Up. So if you are a Stampin' Up demonstrator out there, you don't have to be in our teams to join this training. So please watch for more info to come out about that by the end of this month. And it will start in January. And it's a several weeks training that involves Zoom with Alejandra Gomez and I. So we're excited to offer this for the new year. Okay. Also coming soon, Mega Cruise Retreat in a Box. I have started designing. Okay, don't get too excited. I didn't get very far, but I have started designing. Let me give you a sneak peek. My cruise projects for our well, in person and to go, there's a little sticky note. Anyway, that's what I started designing. Okay. That's the album you're going to make. So if you couldn't join us on the cruise, January 25th, the crafting cruise, April McCright and I, you can take it to go. It's coming soon. By the end of this month, again, it better be, because we need to get you stuff ordered at the beginning of January. It's mega, so watch for a big price and tons of projects and classes included, and lots of gifts as well, and a bag and all the stuff. So if you couldn't do the cruise in person, you can register for it to go. Info's coming soon. And we offer this every year, and we get a handful of people that take that, and hopefully you love it. I think they do. Hey, Linda, no problem being late. I'm still talking. Tammy, good morning to you as well. Linda and Tammy, no problem. Okay, so then, also coming soon. I got a lot coming soon. I think I made a graphic. Let's see what I put on it. I don't even know. Okay, Utterly Amazing Camp with Alejandra and Jennifer, I think, has been delayed, but we're still working on that. We got busy. Mega Cruise Retreat in a Box is coming. Mini catalog, paper, and ribbon share is coming. So Alejandra Gomez and I are doing a paper and ribbon share. Don't sign up with anybody else. Wait for us. You're going to get 6 by 12 inch pieces of paper. And then you'll be able to add on the party if you like, where you will make projects. I forget how many it is. Yeah, I can't remember. So I'm not going to say that just in case I get it wrong. However, it's coming. We've been super busy. You probably can't imagine why, right? But we are hosting that event for you again. And that is where every paper and ribbon you'll see today from the mini catalog, not Sale-A-Bration, we'll give you a bonus of a few sheets of Sale-A-Bration paper. But from the mini catalog, it's on the side, my left, you're going to get a sampling of each one. Okay. All right, retreats. I have a retreat in person coming up in March. It will also be offered to go. And then also in August 2025 in Temple, Texas, March 27th through 30th, August 7th through 10th. Register now. Link in the 1 p.m. email. Anyone can attend. It is, like I said, Temple, Texas. Fly into Austin and drive about an hour to Temple. And Temple's a cool town too, it's by a Buc-ee's, and you'll like it. So this will be offered to go as well, but if you attend in person, you'll get an 8-foot table, tons of lighting, meals. Use April and my stuff to do your make and takes and optional add-on classes, and use of our stamps, dies, punches, die cut machines. So lots of perks to attending. Of course, you get gifts and all the stuff like that as well. That is coming in March. Go ahead and register now. Ask for it for Christmas, whatever you need to do to get there. It's going to be fun. And of course, you'll get to hang out with tons of cool other crafters, which is the best part. Evelyn, good morning. Good to see you. Evelyn with the title. Okay. Last but not least, crafting cruise. So January 26th, is that the date? Yes, January 26th, 2025 is, you better register like today. It is coming very quick. But here's some pictures from our last cruise. And if you didn't or don't make the cut for January 2025, you can sign up for January 2026 right now. We're sailing on Harmony of the Seas out of Galveston, Texas. We're going to Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico, and Cozumel, Mexico. These are just some pictures from our last crafting cruise on also Harmony of the Seas, a really nice ship. This craft room, by the way, this conference room is very nice as well. And this is the picture of the conference room. You can see lots of space, lots of cool people, optional swapping, free bag, food, etc. Craft tables, half a crop table for you, class tables separate, so you don't have to crowd up your table doing all that stuff. That's my ordering special. So yes, join us. You can still register right now for the cruise as long as the cruise ship has space. Once April and I start doing our ordering, I'd say by the end of December, assuming the cruise ship has space, join. We just had 2 people join a couple of weeks ago. They signed up. And then after that, sign up for the next year. The cool thing when you sign up for a cruise, like sign up meaning when you book it, you can pay it out over an entire, well, however many months it is until the cruise. So you'll have until like October to pay off 2026. So I would sign up now, ask for that for Christmas, and then make those payments. You can make any payment you want at any time. So if you set yourself a budget, pay $50 a month or whatever it is, then it'll cost less money, right? Girl math. It costs less money if you pay it out over time, even though you're paying the same amount. It costs less, right? That is some excellent girl math. Okay. Cheryl, good morning. Chile, Illinois. Sandy, good morning. Bone chilling, Marshfield. Okay, Sandy, Cheryl, Sandy got you. It's bone chilling in Marshfield of Wisconsin. Good day to craft. That's right. Good day to eat chili too. Okay. All right, there we go. That was events. So close that section of the video. Let's talk about what's going on with Stampin' Up. Don't forget the last chance list is going strong. I checked it this morning, the sold out portion. A lot of things jumped to the sold out section because the last chance list is not only the mini catalog now. It includes some online exclusives, some past annual catalog stuff that we've been carrying over. I'm reading the list here of some of the sold out things, some out of publication things, some close to my heart things, etc. So, but from the mini catalog, Sentimental Wishes is going out strong. The designer paper, Sentimental Christmas, is sold out. The stamp set, Sentimental Wishes, is sold out. And of course, now the bundle is gone. You can still get the dies though. So there are discounts up to 80% in that last chance section. Shop it now. It's while supplies last. So don't be upset if something that was on that last chance list sells out. We told you it's while supplies last. There are a few things on that list that are coming back because I guess they had already ordered them. You know how it is with shipping and it's in transit. So a few things are coming back. So if you have any questions, like someone was asking me yesterday, if it says currently unavailable on the website, is it coming back? I was like, I need to know the specific product to make sure. But we demos have access to another list that customers don't. So let me know if you have questions on that. Okay, so these new products are coming that I'm about to show you here. And I'm just showing you some, like I did not and could not order them all. But you can get those now with our starter kit. It's $99. You pick 125 of anything you want. And then you can add any of these items I'm about to show you, plus much more to your starter kit. Then once you're active like me, you can place your own orders and earn the free gifts with each $60 and $120 spent. So there you go. So it's going to be, it is awesome already. It's going to be awesome in January 7th when customers can do this. But if you want to do it now, get the starter kit. Join my team. There's lots of perks. There's no negatives. There's an opportunity to earn money, do events, blah, blah, blah. But you do not have to do any of that. So there you go. As a reminder, I have gift cards available. So don't forget that if you need those last minute gifts or you want someone to purchase you a last minute gift, even better. I can print those, mail them, put them on my porch for pickup, or email the PDF for you to print. So whatever works for you, I can do that for you with the gift cards. I mean, they're not cards, they're gift certificates. They're about this big. I keep researching, how can I make a gift card? But like, it's just expensive. They're expensive. If anybody has a cheap way to make cute little gift cards that we can customize, let me know, because that'd be cool. Okay, so also I just want to mention real quick, my celebration will be coming. This is an event, a free event that people can earn from me during Stampin' Up's celebration, which is January and February. So just know that I will be offering some freebies during celebration. I'm also, what I'm moving down here is my show and tell. I'm going to show y'all a lot of cards real quick before we get started with our sneak peek. So celebration, you're going to be able to earn this by placing orders with me, hosting parties with me, or joining my team during celebration. So more info coming on that as well. Just make sure you're on my email news list, which is up here for, their link is up here in Facebook and it's down here in YouTube. You can join that email newsletter right now. Lori, why not use a business card as a gift card? Is a good idea. I would just have to handwrite in the amount rather than printing it with, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, unless I ordered them in different, but some that said 25, and then I'd have to sell them in certain quantities, 25, 35, 50, whatever. So good idea, Lori. I'll have to think more on that. If you have any more ideas, message me. Message me, Ilana or Lana, Iana. I can't tell if that's an L or an I. Mitchell, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I'm going to point the camera down. I've received some cards in the mail. I've had my team Christmas party. I forgot about that. I got some stuff behind here I can show you as well. So we had our swap, and I'll remind you about my online order special. And then we'll get started looking at this new product. So today is no stamping, in case you missed that, or whatever, you know, you didn't know, you didn't hear it, me say it, or you didn't see my post and email about it. Although I don't know if I said that in the email, but anyway, today I'll be showing you new product. But first, let's look at these Christmas cards I've been receiving in the mail. Thank y'all, thank y'all. Has Jennifer's been mailed? No. Have all of them been made? No. Am I in a full-on panic mode? Pretty much. Okay, so this gorgeous card is from Gail. I love these tiny, tiny deer. Like let's focus. They fit so, they're so to scale. I love it. So thank you, Gail. And then this gorgeous card, to be expected, is from Sarah. Like, let me show you. Well, can you see the shimmer on it? I don't know if you can see it in real life. I mean, in the video. But in real life, it's so shimmery and gorgeous. So thank you, Sarah. Thank you, thank you. Sarah usually watches the video on replay. This one, I love it with the Peaceful Evergreens, I think. Mary Ann sent this one, and this is some really pretty gold paper. And she like splattered gold on here. So gorgeous. Anyway, Mary Ann, thank you very much. This one is from Darla. I thought that was so cute. These little things. I don't know where she got these, what they are. They're adorable, though. Is that not so cute? So thank you, Darla. Darla, love it. Some of these people are team members and some are customers. Denise, the gnomes, so cute. Thank you, Denise. Robin sent me this one. Super cute. That little house is carrying over. That's a good thing. So cute. Robin put a sticky note in hers so I can reuse it. You know, Robin, I just might. Just kidding. These are going on display in my living room. Speaking of my living room, this is from Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. I love the snowman stuff that's retiring. And I also love this stuff, the reindeer. This is from Betty. A really nice reindeer card from Betty. I really like this one a lot. And thank you, Betty. I think I'll see you tonight. I think you're going to be at bingo. Bingo is tonight if y'all signed up. I mean, you should know that, but if you signed up, it's tonight. Okay, so thank y'all for the cards. I have to get mine done and get all the addresses printed and do all the stuff, but you know, it's fine. Okay, Dana, good. I'm close to panic mode. 2, I need to finish and get them mailed too. Thank you, Dana, for being on my side and being just like me. Okay, at my team meetings each month, we have a optional card swap. This month, our team meeting was a party, and so it was in person, but some people did mail their swaps in to me, because you can always do that if you can't attend or you're not local. And sometimes we do our meetings on Zoom and nobody can attend and it's all mailed in. But anyway, this was Robin's swap, and I'm going to show you all this. She was the winner chosen by the attendees at the party. And isn't that cute? Using that new, show you the back of it. Hearts of Elegance stuff. Gorgeous. Thank you, Robin. well, for participating in swap. This was from Linda. This is super cute. So you put a gift card. Here was a gift card, Lori. You put a gift card in this little pocket right here. I would say to a bookstore, half price books, whatever. And this is a new bundle coming out in the stuff I'm going to show y'all today, except I don't have this bundle yet, but super cute. From Linda. This one is from Martha. And so you can untie this, but I'm going to slide it off to open her very fancy card with the otter stuff. That's an online exclusive that's available to purchase right now. Isn't that cute? That was Martha's. And I just know that she didn't have her name on the back, but she was making those during the meeting. This is from Jen Case. Okay, it opens like this. Otters, super cute. This one, her name got folded over. Elaine, this is new butterfly stuff that I'll be showing you today. Gorgeous Elaine. This is new. I don't know who made this one. That's a new Sale-A-Bration paper you can get free with purchase. Gorgeous. Don't know who made this one. Hearts of Elegance. Ooh, and a new bundle right here in our mini catalog as well, coming out in January. This one is from Yolanda. Beautiful, beautiful. That's annual catalog stuff. Don't forget about that. We sell stuff in our annual catalog that we can still use and should use. And this one's from Lisa. And it is Hearts of Elegance as well. All right, good job, everybody in my team. I think I said Robbins was the winner. They get to vote. The winner gets $20 in merchandise from me of their choice. And then let me fix my situation here. I still got Pikachu over here. He's just going to live here. Oh, before I talk about these cards, I just want to show y'all that we had our team Christmas party. And we do a handmade gift exchange. So this was the prize that I ended up going home with from the handmade gift exchange. Evelyn made this one. And it's a hanging art piece. And you can put photos in there. She's got acetate or window sheets here to, so you can truly, it's like a picture frame, but it's all handmade with chipboard. That's the one I won. Gorgeous. The bag it was in. Of course, I'm going to reuse that. Y'all know. And then other people gave me gifts. Thank y'all very much. This was the best one. Don't tell Scott. Hopefully he's not watching this video. This is private information. 2 of them are missing. Fudge from Marianne. I got to whisper. He might be able to hear me. I can't be sharing that. Sorry. I'm nice, but my friend Pat, who's watching right now, she gave me these adorable what do you call it? Hand sanitizer holder, like super cute with hand sanitizer. Pink, of course. She knows what's up with the colors. Thank you, Pat. And I got a gift from Allie. This is a really nice gift. This is candy. I already looked, of course. Candy, super cute. The mini cutting board decor and a hand towel. I love it. I can't wait. I'm excited after these videos when I show y'all this stuff, because then I get to open it and use it. Actually. Oh, and then Mary Ann gave me honestly, Mary Ann, I forgot I had this in here. Okay, this was hard for me to open in person too, but what's in there is candied pecans that she makes a lot because she knows I love them. Mary Ann, thank you. Oh my gosh, I didn't even open this one. Okay. I got a card from Linda. I think it's Linda. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Linda. Okay, thank you for the card, which I just now opened because I put all this stuff here. Oh, and then Linda Harrell gave me this. Y'all, she made this on her like Cricut type machine. Is that not the most adorable thing? And I do love the Grinch, and that's my favorite Christmas movie, the one with Jim Carrey. Like, I just think it's so funny. Isn't that adorable? Thank you, Linda. It's so cute. So cute. And last but not least, my friend Pat also gave me the cat bag and an awesome craft storage bag. So thank y'all very much. Gifts are not required, but appreciated when you go to the party, other than the one handmade gift exchange. And our party was a lot of fun. Okay, so back to business. Now, when you place an online order with me in the month of, that's right, Lori, I don't even need to leave this room ever, which, spoiler alert, sometimes I don't. The enjoy card was Evelyn. Oh, okay. Is that the swap? Girl, Robin, I don't remember. The enjoy card was Evelyn. Everybody, Robin knows because she did the swaps for me. Martha's fold is great. Martha, there you go. Shout out. Martha. Martha's on here. Jennifer Avery sells boxes of business cards you can print on. Okay. Oh, Avery sells. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying Carol. I thought you were saying someone named Jennifer Avery. Okay, good idea. Thank you. That is a great tip as well. Pat, they are yummy. Yes, girl, Pat, those pecans are so good. You have to hide them from yourself. Me too. The party was awesome. Thank you, Pat. Evelyn swap. Yes. Okay, thank y'all for the help there. Okay, so if you would like to place an online order with me, I'll give you a free class. Let me get this graphic up here. So this is my December online order special. Place an order, $25 or more with the monthly host code. You will get this class packet cut and mailed to you in January, which is perfect timing for Valentine's, right? That's why I used Valentine in December, so you can make it and use it not too late, like we usually do. If your order is 50 or more by December 15th, you will also get a free full pack of the adhesive back Heart Sequins. By the way, speaking of online orders, thank you to everybody who ordered during free shipping. It was a great deal. I got in like 3 orders myself last night. I split them up, but anyway, and for perks, I split them up for perks. But this is my ordering special, and then let me show you. Remove that for a sec. Go back here. Sorry, I have to get myself organized. And just to put it in writing. So use that host code, place an order of 25 or more of anything you want. Get the free class packet mailed to you next month. $50 or more, you'll also get the adhesive back Heart Sequins. If you go over 150, don't use the host code, and yet I will still give you the free gifts. But you will receive at least $15 in free merchandise from Stampin' Up. So that's, if you go over 150, don't use that host code. I'll still reward you. But if you're under 150, use this host code if you would like to get these gifts from me. And make sure you opt in to your demo contacting you. Otherwise, I won't know who placed the order. Okay, so today is catalog haul day. Catalog haul. My Sale-A-Bration brochure is in that box. I have it in order of what I'm going to show y'all, so I'm not going to pull it out yet. I'm going to show you what I have so far from this mini catalog that starts in January 7th for customers today and before for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. In addition, I'm going to show you real quick these special release designer papers that just came out because I finally got mine. Oh, and some new online exclusives that I have. Okay, so real quick, let me start with these special release papers. What these are is they are 3 designer papers that were inspired by, not inspired, they're exactly 3 previous designer papers that we sold in different color palettes. So these new ones are just different colors. So I'm not going to talk about the old ones. We're just going to look at the new ones. So the first one I'll show you here is called Shades and Hues 6x6. It is While Supplies Last, as all 3 of these are. And the colors are Fresh Freesia, Misty Moonlight, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. The old paper and this one, because it's the exact same patterns, one side looks like paint swatches, where it goes light to dark lines with a white line in between. So it ombres down to a lighter color. Well, except for that one. Almost all of them do that. And then, okay, so half of them do that. On the back side of that one is a, whatever the color is, so like Fresh Freesia here with like a white marble print. Then the other Fresh Freesia, mine got, they were on display at the team meeting, which I fully appreciate my helpers who, this is 6x6 by the way. I'm so confused. Oh, okay. My helpers displayed this for me and I didn't have my hands on it. Okay. So we have the lines, the paint swatches with the white lines in between and marble on the back. We have another one there's 3 different patterns for each color. Another one that's like the ombre colors, except no white lines in between. It's just darker, lighter, 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 lightest. On the back of that is a white pattern with crackle paint of whatever color showing through. So this is white and the crackled, and the color showing through is the Fresh Freesia, of course. And the final one is an ombre of whatever the color is. So it's Fresh Freesia on top going down to white. Very, very subtle ombre. It goes very evenly into the white. And the back of that is another sort of distressy, crackly, but it's a purple base or Fresh Freesia base and more white on one side than the other, but it's like this white paint is so peeling off. Okay, that's the same pattern for all of these. So you have all the colors. That was Fresh Freesia, Misty Moonlight, Petal Pink, Pool Party. So here's Pool Party. Same patterns. Petal Pink, same patterns, and then Misty Moonlight. So that one's available right now while supplies last, 6x6. Okay. Did you say hi, Sniff Sniff? Sue, good morning. I don't know if I saw you, Sue. Let me go back up. I'm curious, were you did you show up on my screen is what I'm trying to say. Sue, Sue, Sue. I feel like I need readers today. I mean, I always need them, but it's worse on reading the screen today. Sue, literally, this is your first comment that's showing up on my display here. But good morning, Sue. And Susan, good morning in Florida, tuning in late, no problem. All right. Okay, so that was called Shades and Hues, 6x6. Next up. This next one I am using for the Stampa stack this month. So with the Amaryllis, Artful Amaryllis bundle, I will be using this paper for those cards. It is called Serene Love 12x12 Designer Series paper. The colors are Lost Lagoon, Night of Navy, and Old Olive. Simple. So I think, yeah, you get a couple of, all the patterns are different, but you get a couple of patterns in navy, a couple in lagoon, and a couple in old olive. We have flowers on one side, white and navy stripes on the other, white and navy, so a navy background with a like geometric pattern on one side, navy with white rose type flowers all over the other side. Then here's the 2 Lost Lagoon ones. This is a really pretty flower paper, by the way. And it did match a bundle, but I cannot remember what bundle it was, nor if we still sell it. I feel like you could die cut these flowers out, though, in the past. But anyway. Okay, here's a geometric pattern, white base with geometric, like diamonds all over in Lost Lagoon. And then on the back is white with Lost Lagoon flowers printed in little groupings of 1, 2, or 3. You could cut them out if you want, or just use it as a background. Then we have a Lost Lagoon background with little tiny, tiny white kind of diamonds all over it. My camera is not focusing well today. It's great for when I'm doing this video. focus is on that side though. Anyway, and florals on the other side. So Lost Lagoon base with white florals all over. And then the two old olive ones, we have one side with white with evenly spaced, you know, tiny 1/8 inch old olive dots all over. So just polka dotted, even distribution, a nice pattern. And the back side is like a light Lost Lagoon. It's more of an off-white background with old olive background, but extremely light with old olive roses all over, groupings of 1, 2, and 3. Different, each paper is different than another. They're not the same flowers. Susan, don't worry about being late. Checking in from very chilly Green Bay, Wisconsin. Corinne, good morning to you as well. Okay, so this one is old olive background with white, like little daisies all over it. They're overlapping each other. They're super cute. And the back is old olive with skinny, like pin with white diagonal stripes. Okay, so that paper is awesome. Buy it now. It's available now. Lost last. It's called Serene Love. Or just sign up for my Stampa Stack class and you'll get half a pack included. But of course, you'll cut up some of it to make your cards. Last but not least, this one was, I do remember this, Blackberry Beauty. So it looks totally different now. It is called Refreshed Beauty. The other one was like Blackberry. I feel like it had gold and stuff. But these colors are Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lime Twist, and Peach Pie. So we have these flowers coming up from the bottom and top. Cut it in half at 6 inches, and it would be same pattern on each side in the Peach Pie and like Flirty Flamingo dots on the top of those little flowers. And then the back side is this in your face bright green leaf patterns all over. So darker green in the background, and then the bright green leaves. I want to say florals, but foliage, I guess, in the foreground. You see them, Granny Apple Green and Lemon Lime Twist. Yep, exactly. And then here is a, I would say, Peach Pie sort of gingham, subtle gingham pattern. And the back of that one is a Granny Apple Green background with, a Lemon Lime Twist background with Granny Apple Green little twigs all over it. This one is Peach Pie background with white, like wildflower type flowers printed on it, going from the bottom all the way to the top. So overlapping patterns and just really pretty flowers there. This is a Lemon Lime Twist background with sort of white or off-white printed, not fern type flowers, but delicate, almost not baby's breath, but like baby's breathish, with little stems with little dots at the end of them. Flirty Flamingo here, background with darker Flirty Flamingo printed flowers all over top, going from bottom to top, printed all over that one, little wildflower types. This one to me looks like Christmas flowers, but the colors are not. But anyway, I think it's because the leaves are similar to holly leaves. But this is a, what color is that background? Daffodil Delight background with Flirty Flamingo printed solid flowers on top. So the leaves look like holly leaves, although I'm sure they're not. And then they have this bulb with little fur coming off of it, like a circled thing on top with flower coming off. Those are just printed all over that in Flirty Flamingo. And then this is a Granny Apple Green background with Lemon Lime Twist foliage printed all over. This one is the bird one, which was, again, Blackberry Bliss before, but now it's a light yellow background with Daffodil Delight birds, Peach Pie birds, and little foliage and flowers in between in Granny Apple Green, Peach, and Daffodil. Here's just a pretty Flirty Flamingo background with little diamonds all over it. And then the last one was the owl sheet, if y'all remember that. They've done the owls in green now. So it's a Granny Apple Green background, Lemon Lime Twist owls, and then flowers and leaves in between all of those in different colors. The greens, pinks, orange. Okay, so there's that. So those are all available right now. Online exclusive. Well, they're called a special release, but they're only in the online store. So those right there. Okay, so now let's move into our mini catalog, what you really came for. This mini catalog here, I'm going to show you what I have. I'm not allowed to open that and show the inside on the camera yet. So hopefully I can have it far enough over here, yeah, where I can open it as a guide for me, but not show it on camera. Good. My new camera setup, I used to put it right here in front of me, but now it's harder to move where my camera is. So there's a lot of cool new ephemera. There's a Memories and More pack. There's a couple of stamp sets here at the beginning that I don't have any of that stuff yet. So I'm going all the way to page 25, which is a whole suite of products, but I also didn't buy the stamps yet, so don't get mad. But it's called Storybook Moments Suite. They have the name of that really small. Storybook Moments Suite, and it is little, like, now I'm going to blank on what that's called. The rabbit, the storybook rabbit. Why am I blanking on the name? Oh my goodness. Peter Rabbit. They look like Peter Rabbit style. Okay, Storybook Moments is a 12 by 12 specialty designer paper. It's got a ton of colors in it. Like, I'll just name, almost put the catalog here. I'm just going to name a few. Coral, Wild Wheat, Old Olive, Lost Lagoon, Boho Blue, and Pecan Pie. So you get the vibe of the color scheme. But all the colors are listed on the back of the designer paper, which my camera is choosing not to focus on. This is a new camera. I'm going to wipe. I don't think it has anything to do with that, but it might. So let me wipe off these lenses. See if that helps. I don't know why it won't focus. So anyway, deal with that at another time. Okay, so this designer paper is, actually, let me put this back under it. One of those packets that has die cuts. I think mine are all at the back here. All these die cuts. This paper is called Storybook. It's number 7. No, it's number 8. Storybook Moments 12 by 12. I think I said that already. Okay, so the first sheet here is one of those sheets that has 4 by 6, 3 by 4, and some other odd sizes of rectangles that you can cut out and use individually. They're not perforated. There's a piece here with a cute, again, think of the Peter Rabbit style of art. So really beautifully painted. It's, I believe, a little squirrel standing in some flowers and has a polka dot background of wild wheat. So that's, for example, one of these rectangles. There's other ones. There's one with carrots, one with gingham and strawberries. There's like a ornate frame, oval frame. There's one with 3 ducks, or like, it looks like Mother Goose, honestly. So the big goose and 2 smaller ones facing it like they're being taught or told something. The real pretty background with cattails and skies and Lost Lagoon sky and all the stuff. There's another frame, and then there's just some like almost like wallpaper floral background ones, different patterns on each one. And then this one here, there's an oval floral frame also. And this one here is like just a bunch of little animal people with clothes on. Sheep, squirrels. What is this, a weasel or something? Y'all, for real, tell me what this is, please. Why, camera? Darn, why does this stuff always happen when I... Anyway, I don't know if those are weasels or what. Mice, squirrels, And they're doing little gardening things or just standing there in the little area. Okay, the back of that one is green, like old olive type green, with little, very small, depending on what direction you turn this, oval frames made out of leaves, repeated side by side, interlocking next to each other. Super cute. Okay, we have a sheet. Oh, and by the way, I do not own the 2 bundles, so let me tell you real quick. They're called Storybook Garden Patch and Storybook Friends. The garden patch has terracotta pots, gardening tools, baskets, watering can, and vegetables, and the dies to match. And then Storybook Friends has a hedgehog, about 5 rabbits, a squirrel, maybe 2 squirrels, a little house, and lots of greetings, and a brick wall, and like a ground. And then dies to cut those images out, plus 3 frame dies. So I'm saying all that to say some of this stuff can be die cut out with the dies, but because I don't have them here, I don't know what can be cut out. I love this DSPN stamps, Corinne. Yes, this is Robin's favorite suite. Mary Jo loves this suite. Peter Rabbit. Yes, Lori, Peter Rabbit. Xana, I think you said, I wish I could. And I know you just had eye surgery, Xana. I might be the only one who doesn't like this suite, Lori. That's okay. It's all right. Okay, so this sheet here has a bunch of rabbits all over it doing different stuff. Different scenes. Adult and children, adult only, children only, etc. They're wearing clothes. Some are gardening, some are riding around in a wheelbarrow, etc. And they are individual scenes. So you could kind of cut out the rabbit or cut out the people individually, or just use it as background. Okay, the back of that one is a blue background. I can't think of what color blue that is. And I'm blanking out on what color that is. But anyway, with bunches of strawberries all over it. So you got greens and reds and little white flowers in the strawberries. Very detailed, very artistic, very beautiful. Not like I would draw it, or not cartoonish. Realistic, but painted. Okay, this one is a whole sheet of like the gardening tools, hats, wheelbarrows, rakes, terracotta pots, pails. There's little tufts of grass in between, little brand new tree growing in between, etc. They are all separated, so you can either hand cut, or if it fits the dies, die cut out. But since I don't have the dies here, I don't know for sure. There's little things of like when you buy the new plants and they're in the little carton things all connected, and you pop them out and plant them. There's those, or bags of dirt with a spade inside, etc. Super cute. And then the back of that one is a wild wheat, light wild wheat background with dark wild wheat, oval, small frames that have a flower inside them. They are about 2 1/4 inches tall. They're very ornate and 2 inches wide. Ornate frames with little tiny ornate floral, little tiny flowers in between. Okay, this one is your vegetables. So we got everything we need here to make all the cards. You don't even need the bundle. Just kidding. But speaking of the bundle, this is one of the few Easter sets we have. There is a stamp in here that says Easter greetings. There's a happy spring. Hello, friend. Thank you so very much. Welcome, little one. Some bunny loves you. This is one of the only Easter greetings we currently sell. Side note. Okay. So garden vegetables, painted, real beautiful art, artistic, like a almost basic beige green background. And then these are painted individually. So you can cut them out or use it as the background. And some of these, don't even ask me what these are, but I do see some broccoli, carrots, gourds, pumpkins, radishes maybe, onion, all kinds of vegetables on there. Really healthy stuff we should eat. Okay, this one is houses, little cottages, little rabbit houses maybe, animal houses. But they're super cute. They have like brick chimneys. There's all different colors like Some are more brown, some are more red, different color roofs. Maybe some of these roofs, I don't know for sure. I was going to say they might be like mossy, but maybe not. I don't know. This one just looks real textury to me. But anyway, some of the houses are bigger, some smaller, some 2-story, some single-story. You get the idea? Little groupings of little houses. So again, cut it out or use it as a background. And there's little things in between, like sort of like little garden patches of stuff growing in between. Very pretty. And then is this the back of that one? No, this is a new one. Little critters all over this sheet, a light whitish, beige-ish background. And little critters, probably all more like children, doing different stuff, pulling wagons of pumpkins. They're all wearing clothes, by the way, little aprons and stuff. Swinging from a tree swing, riding a bike, pulling an acorn off a tree. That one's cute. Holding a flower, carrying a strawberry, which of course is like really big for the little animal. Really big strawberry, really big acorn, etc. Little flowers and plants growing in between. So just lots of options there for things you can design with. The back of this one is gorgeous. It's Lost Lagoon with like a diagonal pattern, like both ways, so crisscrossing diagonally. Lost Lagoon leaf pattern makes those diagonals to form like diamonds. And then there's like a dark green viney image coming out from into the middle of each square that is formed. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Okay. Then the 2 sheets of die cuts are exactly the same, which I like better. I think they got smart to do that, make them the same instead of 2 different kinds of die cuts. So you get 2 of this squirrel, 2 of this sheep or lamb, whatever she is, 2 of this fence, etc. So they're die cut. They come out real easy. That's why I'm not going to hardly pick these up because they will fall out, as you can see from this squirrel here. There's butterfly squirrels, whatever this guy is. What do y'all say this is? This one. Weasel or something? Kind of looks, that face is not too friendly up close. But anyway, just putting my hand here, well, maybe that does help. There we go. Hats, a mouse in a teacup, acorns, foliage, tools, ducks, wheelbarrow. You get the idea? I'll just give Mary Ann the garden sheets. Does Mary Ann garden? I don't garden either, Pat. That's my favorite suite. Not the plant part. It's the animals that I like. Yep. Oh, Rosemary said not her taste either. So, Lori, Rosemary also not her taste. All right, there we go. The paper always takes me the longest, y'all, you know. And then I should have gotten a box to put all this in. Okay, there's another paper in this suite. It's 6x6. It is called Timeless Plaid 6x6. It's the same color schemes I mentioned before. So these more like, again, Peter Rabbit style colors. Plaids, like a checker pattern, different types of plaids like usual. Some are, by the way, these are great masculine papers. Some are, lines going up and down. Some lines are going diagonal. Some are thicker. Some are skinnier. Each plaid pattern is different. And then like that one on the back has like checkers and like the wild wheat. The front is like coral and Cajun green. Here's a lighter one with more pinky tones. The checkers on the back. Here's green plaid, larger green checks on the back, blue plaid, very good for masculine, large blue checks on the back, pinks and green plaid. I'm saying pink, but it's probably Calypso Coral. Again, there were a million colors listed in this suite. Let's look at the back here. Timeless plaid, basic beige, boho blue. Boho blue's the blue I couldn't think of earlier. Cajun craze, Calypso Coral, cherry cobbler, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pebbled Path, Pecan Pie, Wild Wheat. So yeah, coral and green, coral, check on the back. Lost Lagoon plaid. Ooh, that's a nice Lost Lagoon pattern on the back. It's not quite checks. It's like little squares connected by tiny faint lines and some distressing. It's really nice. Green and blue and wheat or brown check, and another green plaid on the back. I mean, green checkers on the back. This is a nice, more browns of a plaid and diagonal there. Brown checkers on the back. Oranges and browns plaid. Orange, like Cajun plaid on the Cajun checkers on the back. This one, it's just a little different than the other ones. The lines are boho blue and calypso coral going both directions, but there's white background. So this is like a more bright one in this sea of muted colors. And then the back is a blue checker. Then we have this greens and blues plaid, blue checkers on the back, dark blue, more like a misty versus a boho on that last one. And then brown and blue plaid, large brown checkers on the back. So hopefully that helps. I mean, yes, it's going to go great with the Storybook Friends or Peter Rabbit stuff. However, really good masculine paper here. And then not all of it has to be masculine, of course, but this could even be fall. Like, don't we need that for fall right there? I know fall passed us already, but come on, save it up, save it for fall. So Timeless Plaid, it's a really good one. They're just more serious plaid colors, if y'all know what I mean. Serious. Okay, with this suite also are these antique pearls. They're really pretty antique pearls. They are like a yellowish color, vanilla-ish. Just looking at them here, I haven't put them against any paper yet. And they're shiny and they're low profile. So they're not very thick. So they're not going to add a lot of bulk to your card. Can't get it to focus properly. There's 3 sizes, shiny, antique pearls. Is that what they're called? Yep. And they're gorgeous. And then last but not least is this petal pink ribbon. It's so pretty. Wait, is it petal? Yep. Petal pink scalloped. I missed that part when I first looked at this catalog. Camera, work with me. So you see the little scallop on the edge, and there are 2 stitches going down the center. My camera is, I hate you today. Camera, I hate you. Oh my gosh. Anyway, really pretty, really pretty. See if I'm going to look at it, but I don't think there's anything I can do. No. I'm just clicking buttons. Settings. What's that one? No. Okay, yeah, I don't see anything I can click on to adjust the focus. Anyway, it's real pretty. It's soft. It is like 3/8 of an inch wide, and it's called Scalloped Ribbon. So pretty. Petal pink. Is it? Did I say petal? Petal pink scalloped ribbon. I feel like I said the wrong name. Petal pink scalloped ribbon. All right. We got through 1 page. Y'all good? Y'all excited? That was page 25. Don't forget there's 2 bundles that I didn't buy yet. Storybook Friends stuff. And then there's several pages in this book, if you don't have yours yet, of samples and ideas. Scrapbook pages, art, etc. Okay, next is Ocean Friends. This is one of the ones we are using for the cruise, if you're attending the cruise. And even though that's true, I forgot to order 2 things from it. They're going to be here Monday because I literally don't know what my problem is. But the Ocean Friends. So it's called Friends of the Ocean Suite. There is a bundle, an embossing folder, an embellishment, and designer paper. I forgot to order the embossing folder and the embellishment. Twice I forgot to order it. But I ordered it yesterday. Sorry, I'm having to lean here to read my catalog. So let me tell you, the Soft Waves embossing folder is a 6x6 folder. It's 3D, so it'll be a thick one, and it's waves real close together going from one side to the other across, obviously, wavy lines. So that's coming Monday, which I need to design for my doggone retreat. I mean, cruise, but anyway. And then the dots are, they're iridescent dots. They're called Sunny Day. And let me look up the colors in them real quick. They look very shiny. Thought I closed the window on accident. I was going to get real mad. Sunny Day. They look very liquidy, shiny. And they are Melon Mambo, Pumpkin Pie, and Summer Splash. And it looks like you get 2 sizes. Melon Mambo, Pumpkin Pie, and Summer Splash. So super cute. Okay, then we have the bundle, Ocean Friends. It is photopolymer. These images are really large. So you're going to get a 2-step lobster that's 3 inches long by over 2 inches wide, and a crab that is almost 2 and let's say it's 2 1/4 wide by 1 3/4 tall. So it's 2 steps. So you can stamp the outline and then stamp the shadow on top. By the way, I've been stamping with this. Oh, actually, let me grab. I don't want to show my album fully that I made yet, but I stamped a bunch of these. I can show you that. What I was going to say is, these creep me out. These antenna things creep me out. I didn't like it when I stamped that, but I'm going to live. But I didn't like it. So this is what it looks like. I did Melon Mambo on Melon Mambo, so I stamped off for the shadow, and Pumpkin Pie on Pumpkin Pie, so I stamped off for the shadow there. And then here's the crabs, which don't have antennas, so they're a little bit less creepy. But I do like this. I'm not trying to say I don't like it. These antenna just, they trigger me. Does anybody else have that problem? So super cute there. Let's see if I stamped anything else. I did. I have a die cut out. That one's not perfect, but you know, anyway, I'm getting ready to make this scrapbook, and so I had those. I can show you. So 2 steps. I'm not sure if you would want to do one without the other, like, and color this in. I guess you could. And the tail of this lobster. Oh, I just had a great idea. Oh, I got to write down an idea. Hold on. Let's just say there's a lobster tail on here. I got to get a sticky note. Hold, please. Yeah, I was going to say you could turn the tail of that lobster into another critter even. Okay, hold on. Legitimately, I had an idea from the scrapbook page. Some of you might be able to figure it out, but anyway. This is say the dots are bright and shiny. Thank you, Corinne. I figured somebody out here would own them and be able to tell me that. Okay, so the style of this stamp set is more like, it's realistic, but it's not crazy realistic. So I think it's more fun, in my opinion. So you've got the lobster and the crab. You've got 2 different bubble images. Oh, it's very thick lines is what I meant to say. So it's fun when you stamp the shadows of the lobster and crab. There's a couple of holes in there, like where it won't put ink for more detail. And then you add that other detail stamp on top. Those are really thick lines. So it's just a nice, solid, good image. It's going to also look just like this designer paper here, but side note. Okay, then we have the bubbles, which are also really thick lines, but they are, you can see my stamps are mounted for my designing. Really thick lines where they drew 3 bubbles and 2 bubbles. And then there is a coral image, like a smallish one section of coral. and one sea leaf image, like one just long wavy leaf. Then for the words, we have hello friend, love you, and thanks so much. It's a mixed font between a really thick, like printed typewriter print, and a really skinny all caps. Okay, and the words are much larger, as you can tell, than pictured on the front of this case. Like hello friend is almost 2 3/4 inches. I'm sorry, almost 2.5 inches long. Thanks is 1.5 by 3/4. So anyway, there you go. So that's the stamp set. The bundle die cuts out only the lobster and crab, not the grass and the coral, which I stamped a bunch of, and then I loosely cut them apart as I instruct y'all. And then I said, oh, where's the die? Oh, there's no die? So anyway, that was hilarious to me. But Sue, good morning. Lori, I have a ridiculous amount of embellishments and ribbon. Join the club on that. Okay, so anyway, there are 7 dies. They do not cut out the other images in there. No bubbles, nothing. Just crab and the lobster. But there is a nice large coral die that looks really nice. It puts in these dots when you cut it out. It looks super nice. And it's large, like 3 1/4 by almost 3 inches. Let's say 2 3/4 by 3 1/4 wide. There's 2 different sea leaf, I'm going to call them greenery, whatever, wavy ones. It will die cut them and die cut a slit down the middle for detail. Does not match the stamped image. Separate. There is a wavy one. So it's a skinny, long, like 6-inch long die that's just going to cut off the top of your paper in a very small wave, obviously like for water. But what I mean by small is it's not one of those waves where you're going to make also a snowy hill or waves like surfing. It's just tiny little curvy line waves. And last but not least, one die that cuts out 3 small starfish and does emboss dots in the arms of each starfish. So that's really, really cute. So this is a great one, whether you're doing nautical or you're doing nautical stuff or not. I just think it's super cute. And then the designer paper is called Friends of the Ocean 12 by 12 designer paper. It has berry burst, calypso coral, lemon lime twist, melon mambo, pumpkin pie, and summer splash colors. You've got a sheet here, just all of crabs and lobsters that you can die cut out. So they're straight up and down, white background. It will make a fine background on a project, but if you want to die cut them out, you'll be able to easily. And they are either melon mambo or pumpkin pie. But one difference on these printed ones is there's a little extra color, like the melon mambo ones have a little pumpkin detailing and vice versa. So that's cool that you get that extra detail that you don't get with stamping because you're just doing 2 different colors. Okay, so there's that one. And then the back is a geometric pattern. It's pumpkin pie, light pumpkin pie with tiny dark pumpkin pie triangles on the like diagonal. So it's a geometric pattern. And so you're just seeing light and dark pumpkin triangles all over. Nice. Generic, does not have to be nautical. And then this sheet is full of sea creatures, small ones, much smaller scale than our paper. So the lobster is 2 inches tall. I mean, than our stamp, 2 inches tall. So we've got lobsters, jellyfish, different kind of crabs. Like the crab on the stamp set is, I don't know what that's called. Is that like a king crab? I don't know. It's from the top view. The body is like a shell shape, like a half moon shell shape. And there's 2 pinchers coming out the top and 8 legs coming out the back. That's the kind of crab this is. Okay, on this piece of paper, there's like a front view of a crab with a really tall shell on its back. So anyway, whatever. There's fish, jellyfish, lobsters, that other kind of crab. And then bubbles in the background, white background. So super cute. Will make a great background, but they have separated every single image so that you can hand cut those out if you want. Oh, I only have one of each sheet here because I'm designing with the other half right now. The back is a pumpkin pie with a nice geometric pattern on it. Kind of hard to describe. 1, 2, 3. So it's a what is the six-sided? Why am I blanking out on what six-sided shapes are called? Six-sided shape, longer on the sides, shorter on the tops. And then there's several of those nesting down into each other with patterns inside. Pumpkin pie. This side is melon mambo with little, like, feel my lighting. I feel like every time I do these videos, I have lighting and camera issues. But yet when I make cards and I show stuff close up, it's fine. Yeah, not helping. So this is melon mambo, and it has little half circle geometric-y patterns all over it. It is not a sun or a triangle because it's like circle on top of circle on top of circle, like if you laid out circles on top of each other, so you only saw the top portion. There is a little pattern inside that kind of resembles a sun, but it is not a sun. And great, you can't see it at all. What is this? Oh, hermit crab. Yes, Corinne, hermit crab. I thought you were telling me a pattern, Corinne, but yes, hermit crab. Okay, the back of that one is a really cool pattern. It's like abstract waves going left to right. And then melon mambo, if you have it this direction, at the top, ombre into light melon mambo, and then transition halfway through into light pumpkin pie, down ombre into dark pumpkin pie, and then like really light white and pink and pumpkin dotted waves going across, and the ombre is in waves also, so really cool. Okay, this next one is like the coral sheet. Now these corals are a little bit overlapping and touching each other. The artist actually told us about this on a Stampin' Up video. Technically, this somewhere you can find the lines, and this is a repeating pattern. There's like a section of a pattern, and she just repeated it all over the sheet. But anyway, there's some pink and green and orange and berry burst corals and little sea plant looking things all over the sheet. So you could cut them apart, but I would just leave it as a background personally. The back is a pumpkin pie geometric pattern. So it's basically what it is thick lines going across that are about a 1/2 inch tall of dark pumpkin pie, light pumpkin pie. And then the next pattern, or the next line below it, is shifted over one, so the light is next to the dark, and that pattern repeats all over. Nice. Geometric. Okay, starfish. Little tiny starfish, like we're talking 1/4 of an inch or so total. Maybe a little over 1/4 of an inch, but less than a half. In all the different colors: lemon lime, melon mambo, pumpkin pie, summer splash. Super cute. White background. In the back, oh my goodness, I shouldn't have 2 of these over here. I've done something wrong. Hold on. That's fine. The back is pumpkin pie and white stripes with little dots going down some of the lines. And then this is super cute. It's melon mambo with dark melon mambo wavy lines going across, like pin thickness. I don't know what the point would be, but like a little bigger than a fine tip pin, wavy lines going across in dark melon mambo, repeatedly side by side, 1/8 of an inch apart. And then one more sheet with more sea creatures that you can cut out or leave as a background. They're super close together. They're super small, like that other one. Like we have a seahorse that's 1.5 inches tall. They're pink, orange, green, summer splash, etc. And it is that a squid? A squid, a puffer fish, the crab like the one in the stamp set, shrimp, starfish, and I'm sure this is a repeating pattern also, and then little blue bubbles in the background. Okay, there we go. This one's super cute. I want that embossing folder so bad. I don't know how I messed up my order so bad multiple times. Not getting that embossing folder, but you know, that's just what it is. Okay, next up is daffodils. What is this called? Delightfuls, not daffodils. This is, the product is on page 35. It is the Floral Delight Sweet Collection, but again, multiple pages of ideas in the catalog for this. So we have a bundle. Thank you, Eleanor. I'm glad y'all are liking this. I'm starting to get that feeling where I'm like, is this boring? I'm talking too much about the designer paper, blah, blah, blah. I just realized what the antenna looked like. Yeah, Robin, I didn't want to say that out loud. Robin, how dare you to type those words? I'm not going to put her comment on the screen, but y'all can go read it. But that's exactly correct, Robin. Ugh. Got that creep out right now. Okay. Delightful Wishes Bundle. It's flowers. It's words. It's words in the die cut. And it's really pretty. It's yellows. Like, if you see the page in the book, you just see a bunch of yellow, a little bit of green, a little bit of blue. But anyway, Delightful Wishes stamp set is photopolymer. I think they've all been photopolymer so far, and I have not. Well, I guess I only showed one, but yeah. Ocean Friends was photopolymer. Okay, these stamps are also in use right now in this room, but we have a set of two-step flowers that are about 2 3/4 inches tall, and what it is a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flowers growing up like from a stem. Then you have the detail image to go right on top of those. What kind of flowers are these? I'm not sure, but they have 4 petals, and they're pretty. 4 petals. So you stamp. I'm not even going to tell you how to stamp them right now, but I have stamped them, and I figured out the exact order. Actually, I wrote it down. Let me see if I have it here. Hold on. I wrote it down for my future self. Yeah. So this was a rejected, because I accidentally stamped it upside down. But this is what I decided. The detail flower is first. The solid flower is second. The stem is third. And the leaves are fourth. So all of those nest together. So there's the flowers, the detail flowers, a stem that has empty parts in it to leave space for the flowers. And then there's these leaves that look weird here. Like, you probably wouldn't use them separately, but you can use these leaves on this image, and it fits perfectly. So I wrote this note to myself. What does this say? And I'm going to tell people to practice first when they do this. Okay, so those 4 images in the stamp set go together and make this floral. Of course, I stamped mine in yellow, but whatever color you want. Then there is a single flower, so 2 steps, kind of like daisy stylish flower. There's a solid part and a detail part. It's literally just the flower only. Then there's a single double leaf image. Let me show you in here. I think they're, I'm not sure if they're a little larger or not. It's pretty much actual size on the front here of the case. And then this little image here is like 3 dotty dots made out of dots. And I'm not sure if they're supposed to go in the center of this flower or not yet. I haven't gotten that far. They would make a great little just accent background as well, though. And then the words, we have a very large wishing in cursive, 3 1/4 inches long. Wishing. I'm going to look in the pictures real quick for those dots. Oh, yeah, it looks like they're just using that little dot thing as accents around just to add art. Okay, then we have all these words to go with the word wishing. You were here. You all the best. You a happy birthday. Lots of love. You well. So wishing you were here, wishing you well, etc. The dies are a lot. 19, I think. I have to put these glasses on. 19 dies. You can, of course, cut out, well, I'm not going to say of course. You can cut out the word wishing, which I did already and it worked. You can stamp wishing and then die cut it out. I think you cannot die cut out these flowers. Oh, no, you can. Okay, you can die cut out the stamped flowers. I guess they are larger than they appear on the front. You can die cut out the stamped flowers, like the 7 of them. However, I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong because I haven't played with it far enough, that you can't cut out the stem or the leaves. So what I would do is stamp all that stuff, then stamp the flowers again, cut them out, and glue them back on top of all this stuff. That's what I would do. I don't know. Okay, so we have the dies for that and the dies for the word wishing that you stamped, the large cursive. By the way, all the other words are all caps, thick typewriter print. Then there's one long, skinny label die for all those words. So it'll be long enough for the longest one, you a happy birthday, and the other ones will be a little shorter inside. It's 3 1/4 inches long. It's straight on top and a little like fancy bracket on each end. Okay, so then what else is in these dies? Because like I said, it's 19 dies. You can build flowers by just die cutting a couple of different, like a more round one, a more daisy style one. You can die cut the separate pieces, layer them on top of each other. You can die cut out the single flower image and the leaf, the double leaf image there, just not the ones that are part of the bunch. And then there are single leaf dies to layer on top of each other to make a couple of different size leaves, and a couple of images to die cut out for the centers of the 2 flowers. Then there's even another single flower here of a much smaller size with 2 pieces to it, and a nice big branch that you can die cut out to put these flowers on that you're going to die cut out. Also great for birds, though. Side note, birds. And last but not least, one of these dies that cuts like a pattern into your paper. It just cuts the pattern into the paper, and you put something behind it that's going to show through, and it looks cute. And it's kind of like the eyelet pattern of that eyelet embossing folder we have right now. Okay, so I hope I said all those good enough. Delightful wishes. Delightful. That's the bundle. In case y'all didn't know. Oh, Susan, that's nice. Yellow is not my favorite, but I ordered this bundle, this suite, because it's too cute. Yellow and purple are Lori's favorites, though. Rosemary loves this suite. Lori loves the yellow DSP. Oh, yep, Pat, not a yellow person. This is my second favorite suite. Don't have it yet, but it's so pretty. Susan loves the sea life. So it's funny when people say I'm not a yellow person, just because I'm like, keep these dies out for a second. I'm not a yellow person, and I'm not a yellow person. I'm just like, yellow is a fine color if that's what it fits. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know. I'm going to read. I feel like they said this designer paper matched the dies, but looking at them, I don't think it would. So I probably just imagined that, but I'm not sure. This Floral Delight 12 by 12 designer paper has Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lolly, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pecan Pie, and Pool Party. So blues, yellows, greens. So we have this kind of flower here. I have no clue what it is, but it's real pretty. And they're yellow flowers, dark yellow, light yellow, lots of detail, lots of awesome detail. And it's just, they're not going to match the dies or the stamp set exactly. But they are all individual, so you can hand cut these out, or they look great as a pattern because they're going all different directions and all that. So some of them have a stem with more leaves on it. Some just have a couple leaves sticking out the side of the flower. Some of the flowers are larger, some are smaller. The largest one with a stem on it is 3 1/4 inches tall. Actually, No, the largest, yeah, that's the same size, but these are different. Okay. And then there's smaller ones with just the flower. And then in between is those little blue dots. They're pool party, just like that image I told you about in the stamp set that's like little splattery kind of images. So there's that. And then the back is just like an old olive linen, which I love. The color peeking through is kind of yellow on that linen. Okay, next up is this pattern. So again, a bunch of flowers, completely different style of flower than the other sheet. These are only the flower and or having leaves sticking out, you know, from the back of the petals, but no stems. And then the background is pool party instead of white like the other sheet. And in between the flowers are either really small flowers or little stems with leaves, foliage. So really pretty there. Again, just a completely different style of flower. More, it's not a daisy at all, but more, the petals are more daisy-like. The other one, I don't even know a flower. I should. Hydrangea, maybe. More hydrangea-ish. This is more daisy-ish, but again, not. I apologize to anyone who's needing that description and not getting it. Okay, the back is a lemon lolly background. Hey, Valley Chick, good morning, by the way. With tiny, tiny little dots of that background stamp that I told you about. Other little light yellow dots and tiny, tiny green leaves. So it's not actually a floral pattern, but you think it is when you look at it, and it's super pretty and super cute. Okay, this next one has a linen-y daffodil background. I don't know if you can see that on the video because my camera's stupid today. Linen-y yellow background, and then these are the flowers from the stamp set. I don't know if I can figure this out to see if you can die cut them though, but it's the style, the flowers from the stamp set, the 4 leaves. The flowers are white with a yellow detail and edging on them. Y'all have no clue how to see if this could fit here. And green leaves, green little small leaves sticking out from them. No stem, no brown stem. I don't know if this fits or not. I can't. My brain's not with me right now to figure it out. Doesn't look like it, but maybe. And then the back is a nice pecan pie linen. Pecan pie linen, really nice. Okay, here's a sheet full of flowers. The back is a yellow and white gingham. Everybody loves a gingham, right? But these yellow flowers are both styles that I previously said, plus a much more close to a daisy style, plus in between little small ones of the one on the stamp set and other flowers. And let me unlock my watch here. It's trying to tell me something. And little dots in between, white background. These flowers are smaller scale than the other ones. Okay, so that's that. Just the front, the top of the flowers, no stems or anything. And then a yellow and white gingham, small pattern gingham. Okay, this one's gorgeous. It has a very light lemon lolly background. And then on front is stems growing from or being drawn from bottom up and top up, but they're covering the whole sheet in pecan pie. And then the small 4-leaf flowers growing all over them. The way it's drawn is completely different than that other sheet I told you, and there's no way the dies would fit it. The flowers are much smaller. It's just beautiful. It's got green leaves, it's got dark yellow and light yellow, and it's beautiful, beautiful. And then the back of that one is a white piece with diagonal dotted lines that almost basically look black or dark gray. Like dot, 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 right next to each other. Then solid yellow 16th inch dots in a diagonal line. And then the black lines, and then a real skinny yellow line. and then another pattern of yellow dots, and this just repeats all over. So it's just a background. It's diagonal. It's yellow. It's really nice. Okay, this one here has little bunches of flowers, not to fit any dies, but little bunches of yellow, small 4-leaf flowers like the stamp set. Different sizes and shapes of bunches. They're not touching, so you can cut them apart or leave it as a background, and little blue, just blue Pool Party splatter dots in between, not like the stamp set. So green leaves, brown stems, yellow flowers. Beautiful. The back of that one is a Lemon Lolly and Daffodil Delight pattern, just as a background. It's got like a repeating pattern all over. Technically, if you break it down, there's diagonal lines going both directions and the little X's in between. Actually, that's what it is. But the lines are not solid. They're made out of little shapes. So yeah, you got lines going this way, and an X or plus sign in between, depending on how you're looking at it, and a dot in the middle of the X. You can actually find about 50 different patterns on this if you look close enough. That was the last one. Okay, that paper is beautiful, right? Y'all agree? It is called Floral Delight. And as a reminder, this is a video showing you what you can purchase in the future if you're not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you can get it now with your discount. And if you're not, you can join my team now and get $125 in anything you want, including this product, plus for only $99 with free shipping. And then you can get future purchases at a discount. Okay, this is part of this suite as well. It is the Floral Gingham Vellum 12 by 12. Floral and Gingham Vellum 12 by 12. I just realized oh, right here. Okay, I haven't shown the embellishments yet for this suite. Okay, so you get 2 sheets, I think, of each pattern of vellum. Here's one. And it is, I have the 2 together here, so it's a little darker on the screen, but, you know, vellum is see-through, but these have printed patterns on them. So this is just a nice yellow single flowers, green leaves. These might be the ones that fit the dies. And then the pattern, sorry, not pattern. Yes, check it out. This one fits the dies. The flowers, if I can speak properly, from the grouping of flowers from the stamp set. Okay, so yes, you can die cut out all of these images here. The 2 leaves, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flowers, and the single flower. I think that's probably it, but I could be missing something. And that's the vellum. If I missed that on the designer paper, I missed it on the designer paper. My mistake. Okay, then we have this vellum is a blue background. So the actual see-through part is blue, which it is still see-through, but Pool Party blue. And then the pattern is just very tiny white flowers with a yellow center and green leaves. Very small. They're all over. It's just a nice busy background that's really gorgeous. And the last one, you get 2 of those, and you also get 2 of these. It is a vellum with Pool Party gingham. So one line is vellum, one line is Pool Party. Small pattern gingham. So that's gorgeous. And then the accessories that come with this suite are the Daffodil Delight satin ribbon. It's 1/8 inch wide. Of course, it's satin, so you most likely know what that is like. It's just a little shiny and smooth. It's got nice edges on each side that are also daffodil. Of course, it's going to tie incredibly easy into a bow. And it's beautiful. Yeah. Daffodil Delight satin ribbon, which will go with lots of stuff, not just this suite, of course, you know. Corinne says this vellum is beautiful. I agree, I should say. I keep getting interrupted. Why don't these calls respect my Jennifer video time? Yeah, Lori, why not? What is wrong with them? Okay, these gorgeous things are called tiny bee trinkets. They are tiny. They are extremely detailed. They're not like a blob of a bee, unless you turn it to the wrong side. And they're, you know, tiny, like a little over 1/8 of an inch. They're gold. They're not sticky on the back. They are loose. They come in a little container, and it looks like it's hardly full, but it does come with 40. They're just so small that they hardly take up any space in this container. So yeah, you get plenty. You get 40 in a pack, and they're super cute. You can get the whole suite for only $89, like everything. And people have said I ordered the suite. Yeah, you can get the whole suite for $89. But of course, each item is also sold individually. And the bundles are always discounted 10%. But you can get only the stamp set or only the die in a bundle. Just so you know. We have to see what's next because the way I have these stacked is confusing. Okay, beautiful butterflies, beautiful bouquet suite. This is a gorgeous one. By the way, I'm using Delightful Wishes in my new catalog kickoff event, as well as beautiful butterflies. I'm getting myself confused here. Which, by the way, is going to have this itty bitty bouquet mix of loose sequins. Look at the shiny. Like, it's so good. And some of these sequins, I don't know if you can see it on the video, and probably not, but they have like little texture on the edges. I don't know if you can see it, but like these white ones, if you'll look at that, there's like a textured, like our embossing. I mean, like our die cuts, that the circle dies that put texture on the ends. It looks kind of like that. This is gorgeous. So itty bitty bouquet mix. This container is jam-packed full, as you can see, with these sequins. They are $7.50, and of course you can make shaker cards with them. So let's look at this bundle first, and then we'll look at the designer paper, which is just bouquet, so it's going to be the white spots of light on a color background mostly, so pretty simple there. Okay, beautiful butterflies. It's so good. It's photopolymer, unless you're Martha and you hate butterflies, like not hate, but they scare you, you know, then that's fine. Also, my daughter Isabel doesn't love butterflies. She's like, get away. No, ma'am. She doesn't like those butterfly enclosure things. No, not interested. Okay, beautiful butterflies. This giant butterfly stamp is so good. So it's photopolymer. We have this butterfly stamp that is 3 inches tall and 4 inches wide. It is outline, but really thick, very similar thickness to the Ocean Friends, the lobster and crab. Very similar. Just slightly less cutesy, if that makes any sense. So I think this will stand alone where we don't have to color it in, but you can totally color it in, but it'll be real easy because it's very defined where to add a color and where to, if you want to, whatever. It's defined. Okay, then we have 2 other butterfly stamps. A 1 and 3/4 inch wide one where it's same as the other one, open. You see both wings. They're like flying or sit or whatever. It's a picture, or they're flying and their wings are both open. By the way, the first one might be the monarch style. I'm not 1000% sure. Dana's also getting work interruptions. Monarch style versus this other one is more regular style. Jennifer doesn't know the names. And then we have one butterfly that's flying to the side. So you see the body and then the detail wing and then the edge of the other wing that's hidden. Now, I still don't know what these are for. These 2 images here. See if there's anything in the book. But there's these other images that are like a part of a butterfly wing, sort of. Does anybody know? Because I'm sure it's just like not clicking with me. They look really cute, but they don't fit in any of these other butterflies. There's, I believe, not a die for them. Not a die for them. I don't know. They just look like part of a butterfly wing. If anybody knows, please tell me so I don't have to figure it out on my own. But it's like the inside where you would color of the butterfly wings, but yet it doesn't. At least I don't think it matches them. And it is, so it's almost like a tulip shape, but then with butterfly wing patterns in it. And then there's dots going across the top. There's 2 different ones of those. Okay, so whatever. We got those. Then we have a nice little, like a splatter type image, but they're real thick, solid dots, just several dots. It's very small splatter, but you can use that to put details on your butterflies or around them. It's like 1/2 inch wide by 1 inch tall, very small. Okay, then we have all the words. Time to celebrate. In case you need me, I'm here. Hello. Happy birthday. So thankful for you. And those are mixed fonts. The only ones that are cursive are the word celebrate, the word I'm here, and the word hello. Everything else is going to be a thick or thin all caps font typewriter. Okay, that's the stamp set. Now, let's look at this amazing hybrid embossing folder that comes with it. So anytime you see the word hybrid embossing folder, it means it comes with dies. But they call it embossing folder. I don't know why. I think they should call it hybrid die set or something. They call it hybrid embossing folder. It's always going to come with dies. Now so we have this embossing folder first off. Gorgeous. It's a 6x6 3D thick. I am going to run some paper through it real quick. Off to the side, just to save y'all a minute here. I won't pull the die cut machine over there. If you don't know how to die cut, if you caught this video and you're new, I have other videos I can refer you to, so just let me know. But I'm going to run this through the die cut machine first of all, and then I'll do the other parts. I haven't messed with this one at all yet. So this is my first time actually using it. Okay, so when you emboss it, you get in the middle the same exact large butterfly size like you're going to stamp that butterfly. And then it's surrounded by smaller butterflies and dots that are flying in different directions. So beautiful, right? Then you can take this die that comes with the set. It is a set of 12 dies. Unless you are scared of butterflies, you have to get this. So one of the dies here is this one. It is the large butterfly, which is going to cut out your stamped image. You can also stamp that and then align it inside this embossing folder with the die. Or you can just do what I'm going to do and put the the die inside the folder. It is specifically made for this. There is an indentation where this is going to interlock perfectly in there, this die. This is the only die that fits in this one. Don't use other ones. That'll mess up. Then you put your paper in there. Let me grab another piece of paper. You grab this one. It's smaller. And you run it through the exact same way. I hope I did that right. I'm pretty sure I did it right. Hold on. I'm nervous, but I think it's fine. Or does it go on the top or the bottom? Hold, let me check. I feel like it goes on the top, not the bottom. Let me ruin mine if I'm wrong. Okay, top. I'm going to put it through. It usually only fits on one side, so that threw me off. Okay, running it through the die cut machine. So the top is where it says Stampin' Up. That's where I put the die. And yep, this is what you get. So it's the same embossed butterfly, but it die cut it out. You technically get this part as well if you want to use that for something. This would be a great on a shaker card, right? Okay, so there's that. Then level it up. You can stamp it first and then do it. Now, there's also this detail butterfly die right here that's standalone. That's the same size as this large one. So I'm thinking you'll die cut a solid one and then die cut the detail one and layer them on top of each other for incredible detail. Maybe die cut them out of this bouquet paper. There are 2 different label dies in this stamp set for your words. One that's 3.5 inches long, one that's 2 inches long for those coordinating words. And they're decorative on each end and then just straight. They're probably 1/2 inch tall. Yep, 1/2 inch tall. You can die cut out the other 2 butterflies from the stamp set. You can die cut out 3 different butterfly bodies. How many times have we tried to make a butterfly? I'm going to show you that other one, Lori. How many times have we tried to make, and I'm talking to you, Landa. Are they not the bottom of a large butterfly? Maybe they are, Robin. How many times have we tried to make a butterfly body in the past? We cut little strips, we cut little strings, blah, blah, blah. To make a butterfly body. This die has 3 different small, medium, large. It's got the shape of a head and the body and the antenna. It's all done for us there. I feel like this is not a fit, Robin, but maybe you just stamp it there and let it be off. I don't know. Robin asked if these stamps are the bottom of the butterfly. I'm not seeing it align perfectly, but maybe it's not supposed to. It is kind of the same size-ish. I don't know if you see that there. I don't have time to mount it and stamp it. I'm sure y'all understand that at this moment. But maybe that's what that's for. Let's all test it. Has anybody stamped it yet? What? Okay. Okay, so you can die cut out the 2 other stamped butterflies. You can also die cut out 2 small detail butterflies. They appear to me to be the exact same size. So let me check. Always rip that tape. Yeah, these appear to be the exact same. So you get 2 of those, and I'm sure it's going to layer cutely on top of this one if you die cut out a solid one. Okay, so then you also have this. Now, I was reading the instructions for this last night. They're in the catalog, the instructions, which is nice. So Stampin' Up to do that. But I was confused, but I'm just going to try what it said. I obviously didn't have time to try it ahead of time. I'm going to try what it said. So I'm going to cut a piece of paper 5 inches by 8.5. And I think I'm going to do 5 inches. Yeah, 5 by 8.5, and I'm going to fold it in half. I'm just going to do white for now, but you probably want to do a color. This is 5 by 8.5. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to bring the die cut machine over here for this. Now, if this is wrong, don't get mad at me. And then what they said to do is open it back up and you cut it like this twice. If I interpreted what I was reading correctly. Okay, so this die, if you're one of my vision impaired customers, it is, oh, there's little lines right here. It's the large butterfly, but it makes it into a card, a butterfly shaped card. So there's like a flat part at the top, and at the very top where you know, or it's facing down when you're die cutting, There's a line on the left and a line on the right. I'm going to assume that's what we align with our score marks. So let me bring that up. You see that little line on the left and right. Never done this before. If I'm wrong, don't get mad. Do get mad. Whatever. Do whatever you want to do. I really should tape this down, but I'm trying to rush. So that might not be perfectly aligned because I'm in a hurry. New die. And then you flip it around. So it cuts everything except the very top. Like it cuts out a butterfly shape, but not the very top of it. It's still attached to the paper. And then I'm going to flip it around and do the same thing again. And I'm going to now try to match up. I'm not sure how you match this up. Let me get my readers on. I'm sure there's some tips to align top image to bottom image, but we're just going to go with whatever happens right now due to the time on this video. Yeah, I didn't go high enough. Okay, pretend I went high enough. So this would have cut, and this would have cut. And you have this, a butterfly shaped card. So that's what that's for. Cut it on a different sheet of paper to cover that base. No, don't cut base. Dana, I'm not sure what you mean, but that's what the instructions said to do, because I read it. It says, of course I could have read it wrong. Cut out your card front with the large butterfly die, then flip the die around, line up its top edge to the edge of the cut butterfly. After that, die cut the back of the card. Once done, fold the cardstock over. So that's what they said to do, but who knows? It's super cute though. Dana, you'll have to tell me like more detailed privately so I can understand, because I'm sure it's a correct tip. Okay, so who has added this to their list now, right? Who remembers how this went together? Not me. There we go. So this is the Beautiful Butterflies bundle. You get the folder, the dies, and the stamp set if you get the whole bundle. So wait, let's look at this. Let's see here. Oh yeah. No, I don't. No, that doesn't look good. So this is a different shape than the stamped butterfly. Does not really look good. Different shape. It's just a butterfly shaped card. They have like the die cut ones on front of it in the catalog. Okay, I spent a lot of time. Yeah, Dana, but I think I know what you mean, and maybe that could work as well. Don't have time to test it right now. So yeah, so it's pretty awesome. Good job, Stampin' Up. And then last but not least, this paper. So let me tell you the colors in it. Beautiful Bouquet or Bokeh, Balmy Blue, Berry Burst, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Fresh Freesia. And it's 6x6. And if you remember back when this was the rage before, this is the pattern that has like light spots on it. Like if you took a photo and like a fancy photo that I don't know how to take, and you had spots of light all over it, lighter and darker. Or you could look at it more like I sponged white on here in circles in lighter and darker white circles. That's what it looks like. So this would be like the Berry Burst version with the whitish dots all over it. And then the back of this one, of the Berry Burst one, is a little more, not the same, not the bouquet. It's blue, purple with little blue, purple splatters all over it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sheets of each design in this pack paper. So this next color bouquet is, it's got to be, I already forgot, as y'all know, fresh freesia. Fresh freesia dots all over it. Some of them were kind of yellow though on that one. And then the back is again more of a watercolory, I can't think of the word, almost like spray painted with different colors background, purples and oranges. What is this? Calypso coral and freesia with some light spots on it, kind of almost white. Okay, then we have the Calypso coral one. Okay, on one side. Calypso coral only on the back side. Light and dark pattern, spray painty type pattern, some almost white spots, and some little splatters, water splatters. Daffodil Delight bouquet. Fresh freesia and Calypso coral spray paint stuff on the back. This one, this bouquet is the, it appears to be the only one that's 2 colors instead of just 1. And I would say these 2 colors are Daffodil Delight and Balmy Blue with the white spots all over. And then the back is Balmy Blue, Fresh freesia, a little bit of Calypso coral mixed in there. And last but not least, Balmy Blue bouquet. The back is all Balmy Blue, just light and dark with a little splattery. Okay, so beautiful. I think some butterflies die cut out of this might be really cool. We'll have to play around with that one. All right, so that was the beautiful butterflies. Oh, and I showed you the sequins. Don't forget about that for anything. It doesn't have to go with this suite. Those butterflies, yes. I mean, those sequins, yes. The whole suite. Come to my kickoff. We're going to make 2 cards with it. You'll be glad you did. Cool, Dana. Thanks. But I think I know what you meant. I want to like text you after this and be like, did you think this? Because that's what I thought at first. Maybe if we're thinking the same thing. Okay. Next up is the birthday celebration suite. This is super cute. Plus it has die cut numbers, just like if you need numbers for other stuff. Perfect. There's a banner, all the stuff. All the stuff. Anyway. Okay, let's start with the bundle, birthday celebration. So the suite is called Wildflower Birthday Suite, actually. Wildflower Birthday. The bundle is called Birthday Celebration. Photopolymer stamp. I'm thinking these are probably actual size on the front. Yes, they are. So the stamps are mostly words, mostly cursive, but there's some all caps, like a fancy all caps mixed in. So we have the word cake, make a wish, hooray, birthday, you, and then some of our straight fonts are happy, day, for, your. And then we have the, I don't know what those are called, but the letters that go at the end of like second, third, first, whatever. So we have S-T, T-O, well, that's 2. S-T, N-D, R-D, T-H, and a capital T-O, 2. So we have all that. There is a small banner image that's just a small string of 6 small solid banners in a couple of different shapes. Like, I don't know what they're called, but a couple of different shapes there. And then there's a couple of different little solid flowers and a stem with 1 leaf on it and a single leaf. They're solid. They have some lines etched out that will have no ink when you stamp them. I'm talking loud because my phone is leaving a very loud message. Can y'all hear that? Yes, Lori, I agree. So you can mix and match those and make some little flowers. Okay, so it's mainly about the words and about the numbers, right? This set. They just threw in some little flowers and 1 little banner to whatever, us. Then these dies, you're going to get 21 dies, cake, or birthday celebration. So we have numbers, 1 through 9 or 0 through 9, whatever you want to call it. They're a cute shape of number. That's 7. I was like, what number is that? That is 7. The 7 has a line through it, if y'all know what I mean. Anyway, they're not just straight font of a font. It's a cutesy font. Okay, so just the numbers. And then there are 2 banner dies, like it just cuts, not banner, what's that word? Tassel, 2 tassels. It cuts the shape of a tassel with some lines in it. 2 of those. There's a long string die, obviously, so you can put a banner hanging on a card. There is a large, I mean, not crazy large, 3 inches tall. It's pointed at the bottom, so the point goes down to 3 inches by 2 1/4 wide banner die, which I will be using for everything, not just this stamp set, mark my words, that's pierced on the edges. But obviously you could cut a bunch of those out and put a number on each one, or even a letter on each one with a letter die. Then there's 2 small banners, 2 really small ones. One is 7/8 wide, one is about 1/2 inch wide banners that are like real banners where the V goes up instead of down. Again, you can put those on here for a card on the string. There's a tiny little tulip type flower die standalone, 2 tiny leaf dies in one. You'll cut it once and it'll cut out 2 leaves, and a small like daisy style flower. There's also, oh, here's a second tulip style flower, so you get 2 of those. And then the 2 dots, I guess if you need to put the 2 dots over a certain number or a colon or whatever, 2 dots die. Okay, that's the dies. Birthday celebration, really nice, really nice. I only got the dies, yes, for the numbers, Corinne. And you get that banner though, Corinne, bonus. But the words are really, it's a pretty font, you know. But I know a lot of us already have words that say birthday and whatever, so it's all good. Okay, so that's the bundle. And then we've got yeah, let's do the accessories next. This is exactly like the stuff we used to sell that was silver, called like mesh, silver mesh or something, but it's gold, and it's called gold open weave trim. That might be what the silver was called, I don't remember. So it's really wide, 1 1/2 inches wide. It's a really loose mesh, and it's gold. Now, I remember the silver tied into a bow, super easy. Like it scrunches down, so you can, it's really wide, but you can scrunch it down and get smaller. You can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. So that's going to be fun to play with. It is gold. It would have been great during Christmas as well, but that's okay, Stampin' Up. That's okay. And I mean, I have it now, so I can use it for Christmas if I want. Dana got the stamp set for the cutesy numbers. Exactly. Party dots. So these are just nice, again, low profile. They're not super high for bulk on your cards. Nice, pretty dots. We got pink, bright yellow, and like Coastal Cabana. Let me see if I can figure out the colors from looking at the colors on the designer paper. Pool Party, pretty in pink. I don't think that's soft seafoam. Oh, Pool Party, pretty in pink, and Peach Pie. Pool Party, pretty in pink, Peach Pie. That's my guess, because I'm not going to look it up right now. They are shiny, but they're not like sparkly shiny. They're just not dull. So very nice, very versatile. Okay, the designer paper is the other one in this catalog, which has die cuts in it. It's called Wildflower Birthday 12 by 12 specialty paper. It also has gold, and it has die cuts. So we've got a sheet of things you can cut out. Across the top here, a bunch of tags. 5, they're tag shapes, but you would have to hand cut this. This is not die cut out. And there's like stripes, flowers, balloon, pink with white flowers, a cake, slice of cake on a plate. Then there's a larger image here with a 2-tier cake on it with blue candles. There's 3 little tag or banner type images. Again, just reiterating, not perforated. You have to cut around this yourself. There's a square with a cute cupcake on it, a nice large piece here with some balloons and a white label area. You get the idea. The back is peach pie with white daisy type flowers in a pattern, all lines across, whatever the word is. White background here with small 2-tier cakes all over it, 2 and 3 tier, gold foil, and different sizes, like sizes and shapes of cakes, some with candles, some without. And then the back is white with pink and seafoam, light and dark stripes. Very cute. Very cute. Cuter than what I see on the camera there. Oh, this one's just floral. So remember, it's called, what is this sweet? Wildflower Birthday. So these are just flowers and leaves. The leaves are all gold foil. We got pink flowers with blue leaves, blue flowers, peach flowers, green leaves, just little bunches of flowers in different sizes all over that sheet. I'm getting myself confused. I don't know if my papers are mixed up here. Okay, good, they are. So the back of that one is a soft sea foam with, instead of dots, they're almost like little, very small, evenly, perfectly drawn, thick, tiny lines or ovals, white. Okay, this one, just making sure I didn't, okay, yeah. This one on one side is more florals, individual leaves and flowers and stems and gold foil, green, blue, peach, pool party, pink. I think I said most of the colors. Most of these flowers look kind of like roses, more of a rose style flower. And in the back is a diagonal pink and white gingham. Pretty in pink, by the way, too. I'm so glad they put pretty in pink in a designer paper so I can start using that color. This side is really nice. It is pool party background with gold scallops going all the way across, like a probably 1/8 inch wide gold scallop all the way across. Skip almost 1/2 inch, another gold scallop. It's just a pattern going all the way down. And then next is a white background with soft sea foam stems with 6 or more leaves on each one, all over, just going different directions. Great background, or hand cut those out. And then you have your die cut sheets again, just like the rabbits, Peter Rabbit. Mine is totally falling apart. You get 2 sheets of the same exact designs, so you'll get 2. I don't know, I haven't used this yet. I was gonna say I don't know where these pieces are, but anyway, it's falling apart. There's some flowers, a nice large bunch of flowers, a couple of different large cakes. These do have gold foil on them. Slice of cake. Where'd you come from? Slice of cake. A banner with tassels, gold leaves, single flowers, single leaves. You get the idea. Gold foiling. A gold banner one with 6 little banners. Super cute. Super cute. This one's going to be awesome. And I'm using this for my new catalog kickoff as well. So again, register. Just register. Go ahead and sign up. You're going to want to make a couple of cards with this one. I can't remember what my helpers are demonstrating, or I would say, but I don't remember. So I'll have to advertise that later. Okay, next up. That was another suite. That was page 43, by the way. Now we're into the single bundles, and I couldn't purchase everything, but I have here what I have bought. So I'm just skipping pages. There's so much other stuff in this book. This is the Memorable Blooms bundle. It is red rubber bundle. It's very similar to a couple of different styles of flower stamps we've had in the past. And we thought of the names on my team crafting Zoom, and now I forgot what we said. But if y'all remember, it's very similar. But these are hand-drawn. Hand-pinned was one of them. Hand-pinned. It's a similar style to that. Outline images, skinny outline, not that thick stuff. These are realistic looking flowers, but hand-drawn. You can color, watercolor, blend all the stuff. So we have a whole stem here with like 4 or 5, 6 flowers growing from it, probably more, small ones, big ones, like 4 petal flowers, lots of detail, and you color them in. Then there's this image here with just 2 single flowers and some leaves coming out, and then a sprig with some open leaves, again, that you can color in, 4 large ones, and then 5 little stems with little leaves or like buds on those. Okay, now the words in this, again, similar to that other set. So they're mixed fonts, cursive and thick all caps font. We have "You mean the world to me. Thanks so much. You are awesome. Love and thanks. You've been on my mind and I appreciate your thoughtfulness." So it's a great set. These dies though, Memorable Bloom dies. We've got 6 dies in this set. It's 2 sheets. You can cut out the 3 stamped images, the florals, and then you have this octagon, 2, 4, 6, 8, octagon frame. You have a single standalone leaf image here. And then you have this octagon, which has details inside. So let me grab my die cut machine real quick. I know this video is like 10 hours long. That's okay. You don't have to watch it. You don't want to watch it. That's okay. I understand. But people can skip around, hopefully. I'm not really going to do timestamps on this one because I'm going to put a dryer sheet down here. I'm not going to do timestamps because why? Oh, because I wouldn't know where to put them. I'm going to cut both of these at one time and see what happens. So these 2 dies I just described nest. One of them is like a frame and one is nest inside the frame, but it has florals on one side of it. So I'm going to see what happens when you cut both together. And then I used a dryer sheet so that hopefully a lot of the paper would stick to, a lot of these pieces of flour will stick to that. A dryer sheet. You really should cut your dryer sheet down to a smaller size. Okay, so cutting them together made this be one detail image, florals on the bottom left and the frame around it. So that means, that tells me if you cut this, I don't know what that tells me. I'm going to cut it again because I'm not sure. But that's what you get if you cut them both together. Looks amazing. Now let's do it separate. Making a hot mess on my table is what I'm doing. I feel like this is, I don't know what's going to happen, honestly. Okay, so it cuts this shape into your card versus it being freestanding. This cut by itself should just be, it should just be a frame. Let me check that real quick. By the way, no paper stuck inside here because I did the dryer sheet both times. And nothing stuck to my die cut machine. So definitely follow that tip. I need one more piece of white. Okay, so we'll leave that there. I'm going to grab a scrap of white. Or, you know what? I'll just grab a scrap of whatever color is laying in front of me. And do one more cut. Memorable Blooms is what this is. Y'all think I'm crazy with this video? These videos are always long, by the way. Ugh. Carol said those birthday die cuts are gorgeous. Yes, girl. Yeah. Okay. I was pretty sure it was just a shape with stitching, but I got scared. And then you can also do the opening and get these stitch marks, which are a little different on the outside. So like maybe you want to make this card right here. Layer that. You get the point. And you'll have those stitch marks on the outside, or you have that, or you have this. Like there's a lot of options here. So Memorable Blooms is a great one. Add it to your list if it's not there already. Let me grab a trash can and partially clean up this incredible mess I just made. I think this was the last weird, not weird one, but like one I didn't really understand what it did that I wanted to cut for y'all. So this is what I was trying to say. I was doing it like one-handed. Do that. I don't know if you can see this edging very good on the video because it's such a dark paper. You can do that. You can do that. You can use this alone. Lots of options here. Memorable Blooms. Right. That's on page 50, in case you need to know. 50. And oh, I think I only have one more from this book. I think it's Terrific Toadstools, but I do have the online exclusives. I'm going to take a vote if y'all want. No, I think I should just do them. Okay, Terrific Toadstools. This matches a Sale-A-Bration item that I'm going to also show you. This video might be 10 hours long. Called Toadstool Gardens Designer Paper. And the Toadstool Gardens Designer Paper does not match the punch, as in like you're not going to be able to punch out specific images from it. But you can get this paper free with a $60 purchase, and it matches so cute with this Terrific Toadstools. So if you like mushrooms or not, this is cute. And it's like yellow. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just, it is a mushroom. And I don't eat mushrooms, by the way, but that has nothing to do with stamping, in my opinion. So Terrific Toadstools, you get all these different mushroom shapes you can build together. They're all solid, which y'all know I love. You don't have to color them in. When you stamp it, there'll be little detail holes or lines like on the bottom of the mushroom where you can, or the paper color will show through so you can get depth that way. You can punch out 2 of the mushroom tops. This larger, it's the larger one, right? Yeah, it is that one. It looks so much bigger. It's like an optical illusion. But you can punch out this largest one and this like bell-shaped one. The stem, you can punch out this one stem right here. But there are several other stems that you can use in this set to create shorter, taller, detail, etc. mushrooms. Side note, when you stamp and punch these images out, they are a little larger than the punch. So there's an outline left, but I think that's good because then it's easy to align. Okay. So there's also a leaf image here with some white lines drawn out. It's like a stem with 5 leaves and white line details. There's a 3 mushroom top image and then a stem with 3 skinny lines there to stamp that on. There's an outline, or sorry, a solid silhouette only of a ladybug stamp. There's, again, this one that can be the bottom of a mushroom, or like, to me, it looks like grass blades. So you could stamp a bunch of those to make grass. And then there's this ground image, which is a big solid blob. It is 3 inches long and like a hill sort of, with lines, little dots etched out that won't have ink. But I believe it's meant to be grass. So you can stamp that in green and have a grassy bottom for your mushrooms. Yeah, for sure. That's what they did in the catalog. And there's a top also to a real skinny small top to a mushroom. So there's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different mushroom tops to choose from, one of them is a set of 3. Okay, then on words, we have popping up to say hi. So cute. You are magical. And just a little thank you. And it's like a cute, like, I don't know, cutesy font. So, super cute. But let's hear what y'all think about the terrific Toadstools, because I think it's a polarizing one. I've heard people like, I don't like mushrooms. Okay. I don't either, but it's a cute card. It's fine though, if you don't, of course. Okay. Lori, you can reuse the dryer sheets, but what's the but? Let me think. You have, if this paper sticks to it, you have to peel it off, you know, like peel off the little white pieces stuck to it. I was in a rush just now, so I threw it in the trash, but normally I would save them. And then once it starts getting cut too much, it'll get little cut marks in it. Don't use it because it's almost useless. So, but yes, you can reuse it. Okay, these here are some online exclusives I have purchased. There are so many more. There's so much more in this catalog, first of all, that you can get now if you're a demo that's coming out in January 7th. These are the only online exclusives in pre-order that I purchased right now, but more is coming. More is available right now, I should say, but I didn't purchase it all because money. But what I have here is 2 suites, the Mixed Media Florals suite and the Everyday Skies suite. So I'm going to show these quick just because time is running out, and to be quite honest, I'm getting hungry. But Everyday Arches is a must purchase, in my opinion. Now, online exclusives are while supplies last. Now, they've been lasting longer and longer, so don't quote me. They've been lasting longer and longer. When they come out on December 7th, though, they are while supplies last. So technically, Stampin' Up! Can basically decide to retire them whenever they want, and they will start doing that with any of these kind of products every 2 months on the even months. Now, I don't expect these to retire anytime soon. But technically, if they sell out, then they could retire them. But we'll start seeing new things added to our last chance list on the even months of the year. So February will be the next time, and new discounts might be added to that list. Okay. Anyway, I'm not trying to scare you about this. We have time on Everyday Arches Bundle, and this suite is called Everyday Skies Suite. So I'm going to do this one quickly. This stamp set is so cute. Instead of the words being corners, which Stampin' Up! Likes to do, and I don't love that design, they're in like the arch. So like tombstone style, think of that, where it's flat on the bottom and curved at the top. These dies, first of all, that match it, you get 10 nesting pierced dies. The largest one is 5 1/8 by 4 inches wide, and the smallest is 3/4 wide by 2 inches tall. They nest. Then you have these words that are in the curved shape of the arch. So they'll fit different size arches, just depending. Some are a side, like coming up from the left over to the right a little bit. Some go all the way like a rainbow. Some are just the top portion of the arch, etc. So it's, in my opinion, whoever came up with this, A+. Artist, A+. The Toadstools are not at the top of Lori's list. I love it. Okay, Everyday Arches stamp set. It's photopolymer, by the way. So we have Know You Are Loved in a curve. You Are Simply Fantastic is curved. You Are a Ray of Sunshine is curved. And Reach for the Stars is curved. The other 4 words here are not curved. We have So Very Much, Embrace the Journey, Hello, and Thanks. And they are just different fonts, different thicknesses, different cursive, different straight, different fonts. Then we have some decorative images to go with it. Let me make sure this is individual. Yep, we have 2 different silhouettes of airplanes flying in the sky. They're really small. All these images are really small. So like 1 inch for the biggest airplane, and then the other one's a little bit smaller, flying the other direction. Silhouettes of airplanes, silhouettes of 2 birds. This is a single stamp that stamps the 2 birds at one. Is it? Yes, 2 birds at one time. And last but not least, these two. No, not last. These 2 little stars on one stamp, or sparkles. You could use those for different things. Sparkle stars, whatever. They're 4-star. 4, it's like a plus sign, but it's a star. And a very tiny little hot air balloon. It's just like a 1/2 inch tall hot air balloon. Okay, so that's the stamp set. That's the dies. Also with this suite, you have to have this white ribbon because we all need white ribbon. It matches everything. It's variety. I mean, it's a versatile variety. It's called white woven ribbon. It's a 1/2 inch wide. It is woven, so it's like got a little airspace in between. I feel like we might have sold this before, but I can't remember. And you should be able to color it, but it's the material it is. Like it will take color. I'm just wondering how it'll look colored because it's more like cotton or something. I don't know my materials very well, but it's not like, I don't know. We have to test it out for coloring it. But it's a white ribbon. I'm excited about that. Then there is an embellishment that goes with it. 2-tone sparkle gems. They are very sparkly. They're like glitter. They're like as if they're filled with glitter inside. And you get small, I should say small and large in one set. And the colors, let me see what they list, but they are, it's like blue and pink or blue and purple. 2-tone sparkle. If I can type, y'all. Sparkle gems, 2-tone sparkle gems. They are $9.50 coming January 7th. Balmy blue and bubble bath. Ooh. Balmy blue. So each one has both colors. So it's like an ombre rainbow effect. It's not half and half. It's just mixed in. It's super pretty. Okay, and then the designer paper that goes with this is sort of that style of these abstract scenes designer paper we've done before. It's called Everyday Skies. It's 6x6, and to save time, I'm not going to do an incredibly detailed description. But because of the word skies, you can imagine that a lot of these abstract images are going to look like a sky. The colors in all of the paper: azure afternoon, balmy blue, basic black, blueberry bushel, bubble bath, Cajun craze, daffodil delight, fresh freesia, melon mambo, misty moonlight, night of navy, petal pink, pretty and pink, pumpkin pie. Right? Pretty versatile. Okay, so we have like sky side, brushed, dry brush side. That's a sky side, but it looks almost like camo. Ooh, starry side. Dark blue, starry. See that? So sky side with oranges and blues. Just a nice dark Cajun with distressed stripes on it. Blue sky, blue and pink skies. Really nice blue and pink skies. And then a pink background with the tiny, tiny dark pink birds all over it, flying all different directions, and some white distressing. Here is a, oh my gosh. Oh, bending over, not easy. Okay, these are all out of order, but that's fine. This one is blue skies, blues, dark blues, light blues, a little bit of pinky. And the back is blues dry brushed. See if I can hold on to you now. Ooh. This one is like purple into light purple into pink sky, clouds, and then blue sky. And then the back is like a nice blackberry bliss sky with stars. Just like a night sky. So it's all blackberry with the stars. Ooh, just white clouds and blue sky. Love it. And the back of that one is blue with pink bubble bath birds all over and the white distressing. This one is pink and blue and white sky and clouds, and the back is bubble bath with little stripes. More blue and white skies and pink birds. Ooh, this is a moody sky with orange and black and dark blue and light yellow. And the back is like a moody mauve dry brush. And then another dark skies. I'm thinking Halloween here for these dark skies with orange and black and purples. And then the back is like a dark blue stripes. And then there's another really dark one, more like a outer space type sky, and blue and pink stars on the back. So gorgeous, right? That's an online exclusive. The arches and 6x6 paper would make nice window cards and shaker cards. Definitely, Martha. Definitely. Window and shakers. Okay, so that's the Everyday Skies suite. You can buy the whole suite January 7th. You can add any of this to your starter kit now, or if you're a demonstrator, you can order it right now. And then this suite here is called Mixed Media Florals Suite. It's a hold, please. Oh crap. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna get on my phone and send a text. Sorry, it's gonna probably stop the video. Can y'all still hear me? Sorry, I sorry. It's a family thing that I have to take care of it immediately. Let's see if he texts me back. Sorry, everybody. You, Uncle Mark. Sorry, I'm going to listen to this voicemail, everybody. Okay, y'all, I'm going to have to end the video. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me bring this up here. I have to call, or let me, I don't know if I can pause it. I'm going to pause it and try to come back. So I'm going to mute myself and pause the video. So Hello, everybody. Okay. Let me see if I'm back. Y'all saw how I was looking during this video. Sorry for that pause. I'm texting them back now. Okay. Looks like I'm back. I apologize. Thank you, Lori. Yes. And it's usually something I can take care of with a phone call, so I didn't want to just end the video and have to do a second video. But let me I'm going to send this phone number to Scott also. Sorry, just in case he needs to do anything for me. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera back on. Apologize. The other camera is my phone, so I can't make a phone call and do that at the same time. All right, back to business. We should be fine. He should be okay. It's my uncle. Yeah, it's a family thing. But anyway, I don't want to explain it all here. But yeah, it's all good. Okay, so I do want to finish this up if we can. He should be taken care of and everything should be good there. It's not like where I need to stop and go up there to where he is. So we should be okay. And we're going to finish this up. This is the Mixed Media Florals suite in the online exclusives. And so it is all this stuff. What I was saying was there's two bundles, two stamp sets, two bundles. Ooh, and I even have a couple of samples. There's designer paper and embellishment and an amazing embossing folder. Okay, so again, I'm doing these a little quicker, just not only because of the phone call, but due to how long my video has been. But we have the Mixed Labels Bundle, which is red rubber. Basically, one is the words and one is the decorative images. So we have for words, this large banner type image that's just outlined that you can stamp some words inside. Although I will say only a couple of the words fit in there. That's kind of weird, but whatever. It's all good. Stampin' Up. Just the words are tiny. But yeah, not all of these are going to fit in there. Interesting. Okay, so I think what'll fit inside there, I haven't put this one together yet, is for a great friend with sympathy, thank you, and happy anniversary. And then we've got these other words. Your kindness made my day. You're pretty wonderful. I'm so glad we're friends. And just a note to let you know you're on my mind. So that's the stamp set. Mixed fonts, cursive, and all caps. The banner image. And one single stem with little outline, 4 little flowers and 2 leaves, all outlines, and some little dots drawn around those. And that is pretty small, just where is it? 1.5 inches tall or so. So that gives you the flower in case you don't buy these other flowers. Mixed labels. Now the dies, you get 7 dies, and they are pretty much label dies, which is amazing. So now if the words won't fit in that one banner, which does have a die cut, of course, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different labels to die cut and stamp your words on. And if you look closely here, of course, camera, they have cute little, except for this one, looks like it's straight. The smallest one is straight, but they have cute little images. I'm trying to think of the word. Not piercing. Okay, he's calling me back. He's calling me back. Hold, please. Sorry. Okay, it's okay. He's fine. Y'all are like, you're crazy, Jennifer, but it's okay. All right. It was the facility calling me back to let me know everything was okay. Okay. Hopefully y'all can hear me again. I unmuted. I'm going to keep going unless y'all tell me different. And yeah, he's good now. Okay, thank you, Carol. Okay, so yeah, so these little labels, and then this one up here is a little fancier, but it's real tiny and it's got piercing. And then there is one of those dies that it looks like will etch just an like a background, like a hash marky background into your cardstock, and then this single image that you can die cut that will die cut out a stem with 3 leaves that the middle is cut out of each leaf. Okay, so mixed labels. It looks awesome. Obviously, I own it, so I must think it's awesome. And this goes with this whole suite, but this is, in my opinion, the star of the show, the Mixed Florals Bundle, mainly because of these stamps. I just think they're so pretty. I've actually received these 2 cards from Stampin' Up, and Britty's now going to jump up here, y'all. Martha Britty's back. Yes, Lori, I appreciate it. And if it was a true emergency, I would end the video, but I didn't think it was a true emergency, and we assessed it, and it's all good. Just because I know I will not be able to do a second video if I stop it now. So, but definitely, thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. These 2 samples use this mixed floral stamp set, which I'm going to describe to you as needs to be colored in. But Stampin' Up used them on these 2 cards right here. Britty's like going to come check on me and make sure I'm okay. They did not color them in at all, and I think they look gorgeous. So there you go, some ideas there. So what these images are is, one is like a hand-drawn image of tulips. They're kind of growing from bottom left, curving over to the top right a little bit. There's 3 different tulips growing in this bunch, lots of those tall, skinny tulip type leaves. And then there's some little wildflowers growing up in between, all outline images that you can color in. This is a pretty large image. Let me see if it's photopolymer. It's extremely large, way bigger than the front of this. Y'all, I hadn't even taken this out of the package yet. Oh my goodness. These tulips are almost 5 inches tall total with the little curving there. And then the other one is like those flowers that y'all always have to tell me the name of. Thank you, Martha. But it's like a daisy, but the petals tilt down instead of out. And you get, it's a stem. Again, the little wildflowers growing around them, some leaves, and 2 different of those flowers, a larger one and a smaller one. But again, 4.5 inches tall. It's amazing. Also in this set are a couple of single floral images. One is like those little wildflowers, almost like baby's breath. And one is a stem with several leaves on it, outline images you can color in. And then there's 3 ladybug images at different points. One's about to open its wings or close them. One's got the wings open, and one is crawling. And they're tiny, like a ladybug would be, except they're going to be a little bigger because they're about a 1/2 inch size of ladybugs. And then the dies for mixed florals are, I know, Carmen, I love this one too. So you can die cut out your 2 flowers, of course. You can die cut out the leaves, and I'm assuming, yep, the flowers. You can even die cut out these ladybugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dies. That means 2 for each ladybug, so you can double time that. Beautiful. Then this die right here is another reason to buy this bundle. I actually used this die on my cruise scrapbook because I thought it kind of could imitate seagrass as well. But it's like this foliage type image. It's standalone. It is 5 1/4 inches tall, and it's just a bunch of tall grass type leaves, blades of grass, whatever you want to call them, with a couple of like more like a wildflower type images growing in there as well. Well, not a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So this die is awesome. So I used that already on that other sample over there in my scrapbook. But of course, it's going to look gorgeous with this. There is a Memories and More, by the way, that goes with this that Stampin' Up! Has listed in our online store as an online exclusive, but it is printed in this book. So it matches it as well. I do not own that one. Let me see if I can find the page real quick. It's on page 17 in here, but it's listed in the store as an online exclusive. So I don't know why they did that, but anyway. So we'll show the designer paper, but first these two things. These are the low profile dots, which are part of this suite. They are literally low profile. I believe they're petal pink and gold, and they're shiny. They're kind of those ones that like it's a solid color, but it's like it's clear, that's colored pink and gold. And of course, gold is always amazing. So that's part of this suite. And then this embossing folder, I'm in love. This is what it looks like. It's called Plaster Painting. It's a 3D, a thick one, and it's one of those giant ones that we carry. That's, here's a card size compared to this embossing folder. And this is how much detail it gives you. There's like this texture on the side here, I guess where you haven't put your paint texture yet on the wall, maybe. Get that around the edges a little bit. And then just all this texture. I freaking love it. Used it in the scrapbook album already as well. Okay, now let's look at this designer paper. It is called Mixed Media Florals. Basic Black, Boho Blue, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Mossy Meadow, Petal Pink, Poppy Parade, and Shy Shamrock. And it is beautiful. So it uses those floral images that I just described from the stamp set. This one is like a frame of the florals all the way around. So they're coming in from all 4 sides. They're colored in, of course, yellow, coral, blue, brown, red ladybugs. And then the inside is just white. So that can be a ready-made scrapbook page. Ooh, this paper right here is like the painted texture. What is this called? Plaster painting. So let's call it a plaster paint image of blues and whites. But also it can be watercolory, but you know what I mean. On the back. Then we have this one, another plaster. This one's not my favorite. It's got like all the colors. A lot of coral on the background, and then greens and blues and pinks, little dots. But it's cute. It's fine, but it's not my favorite. And then here's just a piece of green, like Shy Shamrock green with some little bit of white distressing there. This one's gorgeous. It's floral images in the same style as the stamp set, but not exactly the same flowers. They're outlined in black, and then it looks like stamping, like when we stamp and it doesn't align exactly on purpose, or watercolor, whichever way you want to look at it. But anyway, they're colored in. The flowers are all colored in with reds, and then bright greens, and a little bit of blue. And yeah, so white background, black outline for all different types of florals and leaves, and then colored in. And there's a little yellow on here as well. Beautiful. And then the back is just a nice petal pink with white distressed lines going across. You got a good 1/2 inch or more in between each white line, and they kind of look like they're painted on there, so they're not solid. This one is also not my favorite, but it's fine. It is Love the Tail. She's still sitting here, Sherry. She's sitting there facing away from me, like watching the door. I don't know. She's weird. This one is mostly greenery. It's like covered in greenery, different, or not different, but leaves all over. But I was going to say different on the greens. It's like a bright green and more like a, as usual, I already forgot what colors come in this paper. More like a Lost Lagoon type bluish green. Anyway, and then some orange flowers, little bitty baby's breath type flowers. Granny, mossy, poppy, shy shamrock. I guess that's granny apple green and like shy shamrock sort of. Okay, the back of that one is black and white. Very nice. It's a white background with white, black lines. If we want to go this way, drawn across in like thick dotted lines. Uneven. Each dot is not the same. It's like you painted them. Ooh, here's a black and white piece of florals. So you can color these in or leave them black and white. And it's a white background, black, lots of detail. They even drew some shadows with the black or painted some shadows through some of the daisy style flowers and some other kind of flowers as well. No tulips, just regular, I guess. And then we have this one here with, again, the plaster paint sort of inspiration in oranges, corals, and poppy. And then this one is, the last two here are a blue background, boho blue type background with, I can't remember if they list boho blue on here though. Yeah, they do. Boho blue type background with orange flowers and green leaves and yellow centers. Again, no tulips on here, but oh no, I lied. There's some tulips. There's some the daisy type flowers and other flowers as well. Really pretty. There's white all on this one as well. Really nice. And then last but not least, a super simple. It's all black with white little bouquets drawn all over it of just outline of sorry, I'm getting confused on my, no, don't come over here. Just one type of little plain flower. Okay. Yeah, Brady, you're just going to lay there. Fine. That's fine. Okay. So that is the suite. I think I showed it all of mixed media florals. It's, in my opinion, amazing. I kind of think they put the best, some of the best stuff in the online exclusives. Okay. Oh, well, I missed a stamp set from the mini catalog if y'all want to see that. I had it lined up weird, I guess. This is called Natural Botanicals. It's in the mini catalog. And I have it because me and April are going to use it on the cruise. And it's to me, a hidden gem in the book. Look how large these florals, these foliage images are. There's one floral. It's a really layered flower, kind of like the style of the one I was just describing to you, like a daisy, but the petals go down, but there's lots of petals. They're super detailed. And that flower is over 2 inches tall. This leaf here is over almost 4 inches tall. This one is 2 3/4. You get the idea. And you get 6 stamps in here. So 4 are foliage and 2 are flowers. One's got a stem, one doesn't. But it's called reversibles. So you can actually mount this on your clear block backwards and ink up the back side and stamp it as well. There's really pretty samples of this in the mini catalog. And me and April just had some ideas that we wanted to do projects for with this in the cruise. So check out how large it is here. So I've just had that stacked up in the wrong area on my in my box. Okay, last but not least is Sale-A-Bration. I grabbed the first set of Sale-A-Bration samples here. I mean products here. Although this one's out of order. And these, okay, I just got another call, but I think it's okay. I don't think that's related. I get spam calls all the time. These are free with purchase. That's the only way to get these, free with purchase. I have everything in here except one, and they're either free with $60 or $120 purchase, January 7th through February 28th only, and then they're gone. Also, demonstrators can earn these free with their purchases now, today. Okay, so the first one is Documenting the Day. This is a photopolymer stamp set. It's incredibly Awesome for scrapbooking, mainly in my opinion, but you can use it for anything you want. And so we have this extremely large day stamp, the word day, with a really chunky, solid, all caps font, almost 1 1/4 tall by 4 inches wide, DAY. And then we have all these cursive words to go with it. What a wonderful, documenting the, oh, comma, what a, one fine, in the sun, exclamation mark, and a perfect. So you can see you can make those scrapbook titles or whatever. I mean, you can also make cards. Then there's a sun image. It's just a solid circle with lines coming out are all around it. And it's not huge. 1 1/4 inches approximately. And then there's about a 3/4 inch solid heart. So that's a great one. Free with $60 purchase. No limit. You spend $120, you can pick 2 of these. You can pick 2 of anything, or you can pick a $120 gift. Okay, the next one here is the Rainbow Celebration Kit. I've taken mine out of the second layer of packaging that it comes in. It does come in this bag, Rainbow Celebration, and it's a card making kit, and it's for anyone, beginners. Like, you could give this as a gift to your friends that you want to get into stamping. Look at that cute envelope. Because all they will need some adhesive. Well, no, I lied. It comes with dimensionals. They won't need anything, and they won't need a stamp set. So they can just make the cards with the instructions that are included. Super cute. And the adhesive included. So we got these cloud cutouts, these cute envelopes that have a cloud on the inside of the envelope and blue in there. Cloud die cuts, word die cuts. So cheers, yay, hooray, yippee. I don't know if that's another language, but we could use it. Happy birthday. You'll have enough for whatever your language is. You'll have enough. Let's celebrate. It's your day to make all of your cards. I think it's just easier for them to put all the languages instead of printing 50 million different kinds. These little dotted rainbow cutouts, and then the cards are actually rainbow shaped. So they're like half moon shaped, half circle shaped, I should say, or half oval. There's a rainbow on the front and then white on the inside. But of course, you'll make the cards into these little rainbow cards that have clouds on the front. It's super cute. No limit. Get as many of these as you want. Every time you spend the money, you can order it. No limit. Okay, next is the fruit. What is it called? Fruit Salad 6x6 designer paper. I feel like there was a kid song, Fruit Salad, when Isabel was little. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Okay, that's enough of that. So you can imagine it has fruit all over it, bright colors. Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red. Okay, here we go. Fruit, fruit, fruit. Patterns. Now the patterns, so if you don't like fruit cards, like Pat was saying earlier about the vegetables, if you don't like fruit cards, bananas and banana slices, you can just use the patterns on the back. We're actually using this in our, ooh, those apples are cute though. That's a good back to school one right there. Good teacher one. Apple slices, green and red. Cute. If you don't like it though, use the back side. We're using the back sides in our celebration class we're offering to demonstrators. We've got just a red pattern on the back, oranges and lemons, oranges and lemon slices on the back. What is that? Honeydew melon? I don't like melon, but that's fine. Green pattern on the back, orange pattern. Ooh, giant section of an orange slice on one side. Pineapples. I'm not going to say anything, Robin. There's pineapples here. And, ooh, pineapple slices on the back, like rings and slices. I do love a pineapple. Watermelon, this pattern, that would be the back side, I guess, is like a watermelon skin. Super cute, greens. And then the back side of that is like the inside of a watermelon. It's red with black seeds all over. But abstract, nobody would know that's supposed to be watermelon seeds. I'm not doing good with that today. Oh, this is blue with little slices of kiwi all over it, and then white with little green dots all over. Blue background with strawberries, bananas, oranges, kiwis, pineapple slices. Lost Lagoon background. That's cute. Pears, yellow and green pears on a white background. Some are sliced open, yellow background. And pomegranates, really pretty reds and pinks and white slices. You can see the inside, and then just a white with pink dots background. It's really cute paper. If you have been, Martha, with the pineapples. I know the fruit DSB is random, Lori, although it matches really cute with these seagulls. It just does for some reason. And just don't write it off, anybody. It is random, meaning like exactly what Lori said. They didn't put a coordinating product, really. I'm looking at the samples here. Yeah, they just put words with it, you know, in their samples. But don't write it off because it's super cute. You can get some back to school or teacher gifts out of it. You can get, like, mix it with our Mediterranean stuff and just those patterns on the back. So, and you can do fun stuff with those pineapples if you want. Okay, inside jokes. Okay, Friendly Seagulls is a stamp set. It is photopolymer. These cute little, some dirt on mine, but that's another story. Cute little seagulls, and again, we use this on the celebration class, so you can definitely get some cute samples if you take that class. But we got 3 different seagulls, a couple with their mouths open here, ready to put some food inside, standing there, and then this one has French fries in its mouth. These are cartoonish, kid-style outline drawings. I mean, they're fine for anyone, I'm saying. These aren't the realistic, beautiful flowers. And then we have a little image of fast food French fries in the little pouch, which you can use that separate as well, side note. A little 3 fish image, a little seashells and dots of sand image, and some little rocks or sand image. They're open circles. And then we have some birds to put in the sky. It's just like when you take a pen and you draw 2 curves, 2 humps, and make birds that way. They're those kind of birds. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those in different sizes. And then, hey friend, I love you more than French fries, chips. Perfect. It's so cute. So you definitely want that one. The Starstruck embossing folder. So this is what it looks like. You might think these little images look like flowers, but if you look close, there is a star in the middle of each flower. So it's stars and then lines surrounding the star, you know, like starburst type lines, and then dots in between, and then that repeats, but, you know, in a real random way. It's super cute. It would be great for like graduations, recognition, way to go, you did it, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Or you can make it be flowers and nobody's going to look close enough to notice those are stars in the middle. It's called Starstruck and it's free with a $60 purchase. Everything's free with $60 so far. We only have 2 that are not. Day to Celebrate is a photopolymer stamp set. This is great. Again, put it with the Starstruck because they have like an award ribbon stamp, solid. You don't need to color it in. A like party hat. I was going to call it a dunce hat. Like anyway, it's a birthday party hat. And then there is a stamp that you can put on top of that hat to make it more festive instead of how it looks. It almost looks like a cone, like a traffic cone. But it'll be cute, I know, in samples as a party hat. I mean, there's a little solid solid puff image you can put on top of it to make it a party hat. There's some confetti and strings image with dots inside you can use, and then words. All day your way. Congrats. OMG, exclamation mark, hooray, happy birthday to you, and it's a good day to celebrate. So that is a great one, in my opinion. And photopolymer, like I said. Okay, next. This Toadstool Gardens, I should say. Toadstool Gardens designer paper. This has fresh freesia, melon mambo, early espresso, granny apple green, poppy parade, and pumpkin pie. I've been working with this one already, so I know it a little better. You have some sides that have cute little pink and orange mushrooms all over it with little greenery in between. Again, not the same scale as the stamp set. These are a little smaller and they don't fit the punch. They're super cute. And then more generic patterns on the back side, like this one, for example, has green. It's a green background with leaves all over it, little sprigs. And we have this one that is a little psychedelic, little funky, but it's got those pretty colors: granny apple green, fresh freesia, melon mambo, and pink in like these wild lines going almost like a zebra pattern sort of all over. And then the back is a white with a really intricate melon mambo dotted pattern. Then this one, I really love the wood grain side. It's like a grayish wood grain. I forgot what they might call it. Espresso. They only list espresso as a neutral color here, but I would call it a grayish wood grain sort of. It evokes a wood grain thought anyway. And the back side of that is just solid mushrooms, a tall one and a small one next to each other that are about a ½ inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch tall, in a repeated pattern, sort of diagonally, all over the paper. But then they go into 3 colors. So the top left corner triangle is melon mambo, then it fades into fresh freesia in the middle, and then that fades into granny apple green on the bottom right corner. That one's pretty cute. Then we've got this one side is stripes. It's a white background with uneven stripes of pretty much all the colors I've named. And then the other side is, again, really close pattern of dots, but in multiple colors like green, pink, purple, and lights in those as well. This one is a real psychedelic, in my opinion, sheet of pink background with little groupings of mushrooms all over it, like a grouping of some little tiny orange ones, and then a grouping of some larger ones that are pink on top and gray on bottom. So different groupings of mushrooms there, a little psychedelic. And then the back is fresh freesia with white or light fresh freesia lines, I should say. No white, just light fresh freesia lines. And the last one is really cute. It is a green background, like light green, with a snail with a pink shell on it, poppy parade mushroom, pink flower, pumpkin pie mushrooms, purple flowers, and green leaves all over it. Oh, and ladybugs, red ladybugs. And then the back is this nice melon mambo, light melon mambo background with like lines going both directions at a slight angle of dark melon mambo. They're a little bit distressed. So that's the terrific Toadstools paper, 6x6, free with a $60 purchase. No limit. Get as many as you want. No limit. No limit. No limit. Fresh freesia seam binding. I don't even need to say anything else, do I? Like, that's literally all I have to say. That's true, Marcia. Mushrooms and psychedelic. Is it the 1970s? That's very true. Lots of pink and orange in this catalog. Very true. I love the seagulls. Maybe the fruit paper is a hint of something in the future, Martha. You never know. You never know. So seam binding is a ribbon that I have always loved, and I wish they would bring back in multiple colors. But right now we can get it in fresh freesia. You can color this a darker, any darker color that where the purple won't show through, or it'll look good with your blends. And it is a, let me see how wide it is, 3/8 inch wide seam binding. So if y'all don't know, if you don't remember seam binding, it's supposed to be wrinkled like that. It's supposed to be wrinkled. So it's all good. Okay, Pick a Season was one of my favorites. I mean, I like all this stuff, but one of the ones I was like, ooh, that one, you know, like caught my eye heavily. It's a photopolymer stamp set, and it basically makes this tree that when you You can stamp the bottom of the tree, the trunk separately. I do have one little image there. And then the top of the tree, when you stamp it, it's like these solid leaves, but there's 6 holes in it where there's no leaves. There's just holes evenly spaced out. And then there's all these images you can put in the holes, like Easter eggs, 3 Easter eggs. It's so cute. So here's an example of what that looks like. There's 2 different kinds of leaves that you can put in there, but really I think the 3-leaf image is to put in the holes, which I did on one of my samples in the Sale-A-Bration kickoff. There is 2, actually I'm lying. There's one kind of flower, almost like a rose style. These are just all solid images. You don't need to color this in. Again, straight up my alley. So these rose type flowers, there's 3 of those you can stamp inside each circle. I was going to say 4-leaf clover, but some of these only have 3 on them. But anyway, these clovers that you can stamp inside so you can get your St. Patrick's Day on, 3 hearts to get your Valentine on. There's 2 more leaves. There is more of a stick tree. Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a branch or a stick tree. I'm thinking maybe you use this stick tree that's real skinny or branch and put just some of these leaves or images on it instead of the whole thing. There's a very tiny little grass image. Of course, you can go around your trees. A tiny little fence for can't think of what those are called, 4-panel fence, and a cloud image, which is 2 solid clouds, one in front of the other. It's just super cute. Also, again, you don't need to color it in. It's solid. It's good to go. Okay, cat sitting on the catalog, of course. Dance with Me. This one is outline images. It is literally people dancing. A couple, like a male-female couple. So, but there's 2 different ones. I think, well, I don't know. I was going to say one's younger, but I don't really know. This one down here, the man has a beard and a mustache. And like, I don't know, the hairstyle's like from the 50s, slick back maybe. And the girl is like full kind of curly hair. Her hair's kind of full, I guess is how to say it. I don't know. Not exactly curly, but full, fluffy. What's that word? It has volume, unlike my hair. Anyway, he's wearing a sweater vest and pants, and she's wearing a dress with a tie around the waist. Sleeveless. Okay, you can color these in. That's why I'm telling you. And then they're just like, I don't know how they're dancing, what style it is, but he's holding her hand and she's swinging her arm out. These other 2, they're holding hands like when you dance like the tango or something. Their arms are out to one side. Her legs are back. His legs are forward. She's got a little bob straight. He's got maybe curly hair. He's wearing like a t-shirt. She's wearing a dress. There you go. 2 couples dancing. Got 3 hearts, outline images, some musical notes, outline images, a little, I think this is a spotlight image, like a half circle kind of deal, a couple of twinkle stars, and a string of lights. And Dance With Me is photopolymer. Yes, photopolymer. Okay, and then I had to move this over here because of the cat. Then we have our 2, oh no, we have 2 more things. Did I skip the, no, right here. 2 more that are $60 value. You know, you're going to want these purple adhesive back sequins. You get, I forget the 2 colors of purple, maybe Freesia and maybe Berry Burst. But this is Bubble Bath and this is clear or white. So they call them purple, but one's Bubble Bath is my point. So you can get a little pink in there, a little white, and some purple. There's sticky back sequins, of course. That's a no-brainer to get that, of course, right? And then last but not least, on the $60 value, this is 12 by 12 designer paper called Bloom Impressions. It's got a ton of colors, and it's very floral, berry. We've got Azure Afternoon, Blueberry Bushel. Oh my gosh, no. Azure Afternoon, Blackberry Bliss, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pumpkin Pie, Shy Shamrock. So bright colors. It's very hard to describe because it's like floral on top of floral on top of floral. This one's like got all these different flowers, and it's almost like they're spray painted with sections of blue, yellow, pink, green, whatever. So there's that one. Then the back is just like a shy shamrock watercolory type background, or yeah, distressed watercolor, chalk paint, whatever you want to call it. This one is all purple, so I love this one. It's lights and darks, purples and whites, and just like an abstract floral type background, but small print. When I say florals right now, I'm talking small print. Like we're talking 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch size flowers, and a little bigger on some. And then the back is a Blackberry Bliss chalk background. This one's gorgeous. It's yellows. So we were talking about yellows earlier. Real Monet-ish watercolory, like flowing together images of painted flowers in yellows with sort of orange or Cajun type centers, and a few little pops of some orange flowers and little green here and there for stems. And there is a white background technically, so a little white is poking through on some parts. And then this one is like a pumpkin pie background, but very chalky, white, distressedy, a few dark spots. And then the flowers, again, super watercolory, impressionist type. I think I'm using the right words here. White, small flowers. Hello. If y'all want to say hi to Brittany again. Ow, she just bit me. Not on camera. Way to hide yourself. Ah, look. I'm going to show y'all her. I'm going to show y'all what. I'm going to show them what you're doing is what I'm trying to say. Miss biting. She's like, hello, it's chicken time. Small flowers not touching each other is what I'm trying to say. Random pattern. Okay, here's another real busy one where sort of like spray painty type sections of pink and blue and orange. Busy, lots of flowers, tiny pattern. And then the back is the, I believe it was, is it Coastal? Y'all know I can't keep anything in my brain for more than 5 seconds. Coastal Cabana background with white small pattern, just flowers all over. A little bit blurry, really pretty, super pretty. This is more with your reds and pinks, melon, pink, and white, all over, very distressed watercolory. We threw these colors on here and then put a bunch of water on it so they bled together. Abstract floral image, small print, small format, and very beautiful. I'm liking this paper more and more now that I'm showing it on this video, so I'm glad that I'm doing this. And this back one here is really pretty. It is, again, Melon Mambo, probably mixed in with, I don't think they list another red, but like, they do list Flirty Flamingo, but I don't know. It's like some really dark Melon Mambo with some really light Melon Mambo and white on the background, and then small white flowers all over, but really distressed. And every time I say small white flowers, they're different than the last ones, and they're different than the last ones. Okay, this one is more like, these are just, it's all over the place, different, which in a good way. It's not like repeating the same patterns. So this is more uniform or more defined flowers. You've got these little sections of real pretty watercolor flowers in purples and pinks and oranges that you technically could probably hand cut some of these sections out and get a little flower thing to put on your cards. And then in between it, it's just a white background. In between are little messy watercolory florals and greens. Mostly florals, though, in between. Really pretty. And then the back is just a blue, like sky blue. That would make a great sky if you need that for anything. With white, you know, chalky watercolory background. Okay. I saw your comment. What do I think will go first? Let me think. I think maybe that Toadstool. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at predicting that kind of stuff anymore. Maybe the sequins, but I bet they ordered about 1 billion of those because, of course. And maybe the Toadstool paper. But sometimes it's just something that I have, like, would never have thought would have sold out. That goes out first. Lori asked, what do we think will go first? What do y'all think will sell out first? Hey, Angelique, just coming in. Girl, I've been live for like 10 hours now. Almost 4, I think. So, and I had a little interruption and it's all good. Okay, there are 2 things that you can get free with a $120 purchase. One of them is this bundle. It's called Heart Shaped, and you get a set of dies and a stamp set. And the other one is called Corner in Bloom. It is a 8 photopolymer stamp set. And I can't show you the picture in this book, but it's corner images. They are florals. They're outlined. They're really pretty. You can color them in. They also show, which is really cool, in the samples. Well, actually, did they or not? Never mind. I'm going to take that back. But I had a thought that, you know, with the corner, if the image is like this, you could just stamp one side of it below the corner portion up. If you didn't want the corner on your page, you could just stamp that repeatedly to get a pattern of flowers. Anyway, it's different types of flowers, different sizes on the corner. Some is going to be larger, some's going to be a small corner. And there are some flowers that are not corner. There's like 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one's really pretty. Corner in Bloom, free with 120. And mine's coming Monday. I was going to say I did order it. It's coming Monday. And then this is the heart-shaped bundle. So it's a photopolymer. You can tell I have used mine. You get this floral heart, like it's made out of florals. I don't know, greenery. 2 1/4 inches tall by 2 1/2 wide. The die does not cut this heart out. The die cuts out its own floral heart. I don't have one cut here. Made out of, you know, a string of leaves, basically. So that's that die. Also in the stamp set is a grouping of 3 5-petal flowers that are solid. You don't need to color in, touching each other, and you can die cut all 3 of those out at once. And I did that, so I'll pull it out here. And there is a small single double leaf stamp that you can add leaves to the wherever you want, the heart or it's like a vine wreath, by the way, maybe with little berries as well. Okay, or the flowers, so you can add the leaves. And then it's words. My heart loves your heart. Thank you. My thoughts are, let me say this right. My thoughts of you are all heart-shaped, just because I care, and hello. So that's the stamp set. And then the dies, you can cut out the 1 set of 3 flowers, and then the rest are all standalone. There is a label die in here, so y'all know I love that. It's a 2 3/4 inch long, about a 1/2 inch tall label that some of these words will fit in. There is like a foliage die, 1 single die that cuts out 2 different leaf foliage pieces, a single 5-petal flower leaf, and then this heart foliage die. It's a heart shape. It's got leaves around it, and it layers really nice on top of the stamped flower leaf. Heart. Can y'all tell I've been on live for 4 hours? My gosh, I need food or else. The corners look huge. Carol, yeah, I got to get it right because sometimes it's hard to make out the dimensions, don't you think, when you're just looking in the book, especially since they don't show them at actual size anymore all the time. They do sometimes. So yeah, let me look again at the samples, Carol, because I'm like, let me see what she's talking about. They do look huge because it's got it on here on a picture. It's probably like a 4x6 picture. So yeah, Carol, I got to get it in my hand. You're right. They do look huge. I agree with you. What did Robin say? I think the ribbon will sell out first. Robin thinks the ribbon. I wonder if those rainbow cards might sell well. Lori, they might, because people like to get those. Oh, Carol saw it in another video and it was huge. People like to get those kits and save them up, like demonstrators like to get them and save them up for classes and stuff as well. Okay, there is one more stamp set in the Sale-A-Bration brochure. It is called Handmade Designs. It's super cute. It's red rubber. Let me check the sizing. I just have a cat in my video now. Like, that's just it. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, it looks like it's probably actual size on the front of this case here. Red rubber. It's called Handmade Designs. And there is one way to get this. Well, there's two ways to get this. You can be a demonstrator now and buy it. And then January 7th, that ends. And customers can get this free with the starter kit January 7th. So if you join my team now, you're going to want to buy this if you want it. I think it's $21. But January 7th, it will not be for sale for demonstrators anymore. And it will only be free with a purchase of the starter kit. Plus, you get 2 free sets of Stampin' Right markers. I'm going to put my book. So, Handmade Designs has this. It's just a couple of different images. Hold on. I'm trying to find not my notes, but the choice of 2 markers. Yeah, I think you get the stamps. I'm not sure. Honestly, I think the stamp set only comes if you get the free markers. You could triple check that. Took half the card, Carol. All right, we got to check it out. Hey, Cindy. Okay, so we have a handmade buy with a line under it, and then it's surrounded by these little floral image, and the flowers are outlined, so you can color them in or not. Have the best day, best is cursive, super cute. Thank you so very much. So very much is cursive. There's this one, which is a pot and a plant coming out of it, like a leafy plant, no flowers. The pot is nice and solid with some details etched out of it, but you won't need to color it in. And then you can color in the leaves if you want. They do have lots of veins drawn on them, so it'll look fine. If you don't color it, that's 2 inches tall. And then this floral image is a little over 2 3/4 inches tall. And it's like a really large flower, and then a short little stem with 3 leaves. The leaves are solid, so no need to color, but the flower is outlined, so you'll want to color it. And again, I don't know what kind of flower it is, maybe like a peony or something. But yeah, super cute. Okay, and that's free with the starter kit January 7th. All right, I'm going to bring the camera up here. I'm going to thank y'all for sticking around with me for literally 4 hours today, or if you did 10 minutes or 4 hours and anything in between, it counts. Thank you very much. Please feel free. I'm going to bring Brittany up here too. She's going to probably bite me. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up, a like, a comment, whatever you want. I know my videos are longer than most people that do the catalog walkthroughs because I give all the detail. There's reasons I do that. So hopefully it's enjoyable for some of y'all. And sorry about the interruption today. I know you completely understood, and I appreciate that. But I did. If you're watching the replay, there was an interruption earlier. Whatever, you know already. Thank you, Robin. Added more stuff to your already full wish list. I love it. And as you know, I know Robin knows this. I didn't even show probably half of what's coming. So more is coming. Get excited. Again, if you want to get it now, ask me about the team thing. It's no pressure. You don't have to sell or buy even. And if you want to wait till January 7th, you can start getting those free gifts with every 60 and 120 spent. And don't forget about at the very beginning, 4 hours ago or 3 hours ago, I showed you that designer paper that's available now. That's Boss Boss Last. And whatever else, any questions y'all have, just let me know. Thank you, Martha. I deserve a nap and ice cream. I would like that, but I think I'll just eat lunch and get back to work. But Martha, maybe tomorrow I'll take a nap. Britt is wanting, yes, Lori, 1000% correct. Brittany is wanting to be carried to her chicken. Let's see what she's doing. What are you doing? I couldn't see her face, but y'all could. There she is. All right. Well, everyone have a great day. I'll see you next week. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. No, next week should be normal. The week after that is Christmas, and I'm going to try to go live. When am I going to do it? I don't know if I can go live the following week. Actually, maybe I will go live on the 26th. I got my dates mixed up. Okay, Christmas week, well, to be determined. But everyone have a great day, and thank y'all very much for sticking with me. I will see you later. If I can click on the right thing over here. Bye. Bye.